Here we are. We're live. What is it? 3 days before Christmas? Something like that. Live in the afternoon this week and next week only. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you get your fill of Sam Roberts Show live for 3 hours here in the afternoon. My name's Sam Roberts. I'm the last professional broadcaster, and here I am for you on Opie Radio. Big show planned for today. Jim Norton's going to be here. Comedian Jim Norton. I've heard he does a little radio on the side. Jim Norton will be in studio in a little bit. So much going on today. You know, it's kind of nice. With all the election stuff, usually holiday week becomes like a terribly slow news week in terms of interesting stuff to talk about. But because of all this ridiculous election stuff, every day there's something to talk about. So we'll get into all kinds of stuff today. Lots of stuff I want to talk to Jim about, too. So I'm looking forward to talking to him. You know, usually Sam Roberts Show can be heard here on this channel at night. We're on every night, Monday through Friday. 9 p.m. is our start time. Eastern time, of course, so it's 6 out there in the West. But since it's the holidays for this week and next week only, Sam Roberts Show is live starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. It really is a holiday miracle. If you want to be a part of the show, call up now. 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969. We do something where we include people from the very beginning of the show. It's called the Top of the Show phone segment.
Oh, baby.
I don't like this one. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's right, honey. It's time for the hottest segment in radio.
Yeah?
Sam Roberts Show.
Oh.
Yeah.
That laugh is so bad.
Top of the show phone segment. Just for you.
Oof.
Calling
It's still
now,
going.
sugar. Right there, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Right there, baby. Yeah. If you want to be part of the Top of the Show phone segment, call now. 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969. It's where we answer phone calls at the top of the show. It's really a revolutionary concept. I've heard for 2016, TOTS billboards are going to be everywhere. TOTSPS. Top of the Show phone segment. Every word is represented in TOTS. So go ahead and be a part of the magic that is Sam Roberts Show. You can also tweet us anytime. I'm reading the tweets throughout the show at SR Show SXM. That's at SR Show SXM. Danner Day just tweeted, holy fuck, thank God at Not Sam went live. I thought I was going to have to kill myself. So already, within 5 minutes of broadcasting, saving lives here. Only on Sam Roberts Show. Let's start the Top of the Show phone segment with Tom in Massachusetts. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, Sammy, what's going on?
Good.
Question for you. I was unable to listen to the show yesterday. I wasn't sure if you touched on Anthony at all.
Yeah, I touched on it yesterday, and let me tell you something. The biggest crime of the whole thing is the fact that you didn't listen to yesterday's show. It's on demand. All I ask of you is 3 hours. It can be any 3 hours. Just make a little effort. And there's no reason why everybody listening today should not be held responsible for all of yesterday's material.
It's tough to listen to it on demand when you get XM for free.
What do you get XM for free for?
I bought a Sky-Fi unit on eBay about 8 years ago, and it's been hooked up ever since.
Well, listen, spend a couple bucks. The show aired twice last night. It'll air twice again today, right now, and at 9 p.m. So yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I'm not gonna do yesterday's show today. Joe in Milwaukee. Joe, welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, Sam.
What's up, buddy?
I want to bring attention to your listeners about a scam that's going on.
What's the scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? Because I'm going to tell you this. I sent out baseball cards, and I was supposed to get a whole bunch of baseball cards back, and that was 1989, and I have yet to receive one baseball card. I sent 5 baseball cards to 5 different people. I didn't receive one back, and that was 1989. I've given them plenty of time.
No, this is easy to figure out, and they prey on people that they hope that don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
As far as cashing in lottery tickets, if you don't know how much they're worth, the person buying the I cashed in $87 worth one day, and they go, "Oh, you won 67." I said, "No, you got to check again." "Oh, my mistake." So they're preying on people. They're hoping that people don't know how much the tickets they're worth that are cashing in. Every time I get a ticket, I write the amount on the back, and I double check. I check them through the computer, the scanner.
Yeah, that's why so many of those stores have scanners now. Because I watch when what's his name, the Catch a Predator guy, Chris Hansen, when he was trying to not really admit that it was over for him. The problem with Chris Hansen was he comes out with Catch a Predator, it becomes a national phenomenon, and then what do you do after? How do you follow Catch a Predator? You just have to keep busting pedophiles for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
then pedophiles
scams like Nigeria and stuff. But
well,
this one you gotta. Before you cash the tickets, make sure you know how much they're worth and write them down, because
do your due diligence.
Behind the register, they're only making whatever. Hey, they'd like to skim off the top and make more.
Thank you, Joe.
I cashed in 87. He's like, "Oh, you won 67."
He wanted to slip a 20 in his pocket. I mean, you know, that's his prerogative. If he can get away with the 20, I'd probably be doing the same thing if I worked at a gas station. Congrats, you won $40. Oh, that's weird. I thought it was $400. Yeah, crazy, huh? Yep, just 40. So, here's your 40 and congratulations. No receipt needed. Nope. Yeah, so Chris Hansen, after he, made his bones by busting all the pedophiles, then the pedophiles start killing themselves, and so you can't air. For some reason, we all feel sad when pedophiles kill themselves, even though they really should. It makes everything easier and better. It just makes the process quicker. But, they start killing themselves. People start blaming Chris Hansen, and people start blaming Dateline, so they have to stop doing the special. So then Chris Hansen started trying to find new things to investigate, and he did. Once he tried to investigate the Nigerian scam, and that worked. He went all over the world to do it. But then NBC was like, unless we're busting pedophiles, we're not spending that kind of dough on you, Chris. So he did a whole special, a How to Catch a Predator type special on all these, bodega owners that try to take away lotto winnings from people. I loved the show because the guy who just called in from Milwaukee was 100% right. Like every store he went into, they were like, yeah, it's $40. And he's like, this says 65. No, it's a mistake, I guess. Or like, old people, I don't even know why people play the lotto if they're not going to check the results. Because they were showing, like, old people would buy, like, 10 lotto tickets. Because I play the numbers. I've always played the numbers, and, I know not a lot of people win, but the one week I don't do it, maybe it'll be my night. Maybe this will be my night. I don't know when it's going to hit. Nobody does. So they play every single week. But they don't check the numbers. So they go in and they just hand the cashier a whole bunch of lotto tickets and say, are any of these winners? Do I have any winners here? And the guy goes, not a one. Sorry. And then they showed him. They walk out of the store. The guy takes the ticket right out of the trash and he's got $100 winner there or $1,000 winner there or whatever it is. But no, it's not asking too much for people to do their homework. Just like if you're going to bother buying a lottery ticket, do the minimum amount of work. The minimum. Just go and look at the numbers. Just see if you won. Don't ask another guy if you won. Just because he's behind the cash register doesn't mean he's trustworthy. Would you just go to a stranger on the street and be like, could you count my cash for me? Hey, I'm not great with numbers. If I give you my wallet and shut my eyes, can you just tell me how much money is in there? Oh, yeah, sure. It's 20. Oh, I thought I had like $1,000. Nope, just one single 20. Weird how that works, huh? I guess so. Thanks for the help. Let me go to Danner in Michigan. What's up, Danner?
Hey, Sam.
How you doing?
Better now. I was sure I was going to die because I've just been listening to things I've already heard on O&A and Bennington.
Well, I mean, they're great shows, but you're right. I mean, how many times can you listen? You got to have something fresh every now and then.
You came in, performed broadcasting CPR on me, and I'm alive and well today because of it. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're still alive. Thank you, Danner. Max Corbin on Twitter, @NotSam, you got your baseball card money back with your own scam in the 90s, 12 CDs for a penny. That's right. Columbia House came and made it all right for everybody. They just went out of business this year. You remember Columbia House? It was the place where they'd list like every album ever. And they'd say, pick 12 of them and send us a penny. And you could tape the penny. It was a magazine insert. And you could tape the penny to the insert and just mail it to them. And then they'd mail you 12 CDs. Now, their scam was that once they mailed you the 12 CDs, you were entering into an agreement where every month they would send you another CD and every month charge you twice what like a record store would charge you for it, so they'd make their money back. But here's the way the scam would work on the opposite end. There was no internet yet. So you know what you would do? Just never send the money. Like, what are they going to do? You're just a kid. You're ripping it out of a fucking wrestling magazine or your dad's porno or something like that. You just don't send them any money. And apparently this company, so they did it with cassette tapes. Then they did it with CDs. Then they started doing DVDs. There must be some people out in the Midwest who actually paid for this thing. If you ever paid for Columbia House, then please call the show this afternoon, because I never understood how this company would stay in business for a week. The only people I ever knew that touched Columbia House were the people that were just getting CDs mailed to them and then never sending a dime back. You'd have to be an idiot, I thought. But apparently, there's a lot of honest people. They must be in the Midwest or something. Because I talk to people on the coasts, and people on the coasts, no. They rip off Columbia House. They've been scammed enough times to know if they can scam somebody back, especially a company, they will. But I guess it was enough to keep them in business, because I read an article that they were just finally liquidating their warehouse, like, over the summer. This year, 2015, was the end of Columbia House. Which is just fucking strange. I mean, weird. Like, I had friends in middle school that they built whole businesses around it, and it was brilliant businesses. They would put, like, family members' addresses. So they would sign up for Columbia House. They would get 12 CDs for a penny. They would come to school. They would sell you your CD you wanted for $5 because it was still cheaper. And then they'd just get another 12 for another family member's address. And that was the scam. Nobody would ever come for anything, because what are they going to do? Have like a collection agency come and arrest you because you took 12 CDs of theirs? They're dealing with numbers. And I guess they had enough paying customers that it made up for it. But like, I didn't even know anybody this year that was still regularly buying physical media. Like, I didn't even know DVD sales are down in general. So the fact that Columbia House could stay open as long as they did is nothing more than it's a miracle. It's a huge accomplishment in business. Let's go to James, who's out there in Virginia. What's up, James?
Sam Roberts, you sexy son of a bitch. How you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. So the lottery winning, right? So they have an app now. You can plug in all your lottery numbers, and it'll tell you every time you win and exactly how much it's for if you play the same numbers week after week after week. So It's out there. Technology, baby.
I know, but it's the old people that don't embrace technology and get confused easily that go in and they go, is this a winner? My mom would do it.
They just need to stay home and not play lottery. Just don't leave the house and just call it a day. Just call it in.
Right. Like, because even if you do win the lottery, somebody's going to scam you out of the cash. I just almost fell into an impression of my mom, and I was just over to her house this week. She's complaining to me that I always do the impression, and my dad wakes her up in the middle of the night to tell her. I don't know. He keeps waking me up because you do that voice. I don't sound like that, and I don't know why you have me sucking my teeth that often. I don't do that. Sammy. It's exactly what she sounds like. Let me go to Jonathan. Jonathan, you're on Sam Roberts' show.
Hey, Sammy. How you doing, buddy?
Good, pal.
Hey, when I was in high school, I signed up for BMG and Columbia House.
There you go. You get 24 for 2 cents.
There you go. Pretty much. But they'd send you a card every month after you did that. And if you wanted that selection, then they'd send it to you and you'd have to pay for it. If not, you had to return the card back to them. And then you were obligated to buy like 4 CDs at regular price over the next like 5 years.
Did you
actually? The price was like $20 a CD.
Did you actually do it?
Oh, yeah, I did it. Yeah, went through it. Actually helped build my credit.
See, this is the thing, because I grew up like, my parents did fine, like I wasn't poor growing up, but they moved into a nice house in a poor neighborhood. So it looked like they were doing better than they were, because they found where you could get a nice house cheap, because it was like fucking housing projects around it. So all the kids that I went to school with in public school were just, miscreants of the earth. Like my wife, who grew up in the same town as me, thinks my parents were irresponsible because they sent me to school with all the very, very lower income level, crime-ridden, horrible children. Let's just put it this way. When we got to high school and all the kids got combined, most of the kids who went to BOCES went to my elementary and middle school.
You were spot on though. I grew up in Montana, so there you go, Midwest.
Exactly, because all the kids I was friends with in the neighborhood, they were telling me like, "You're never gonna believe this, Sam. You just write the thing, you send them a penny, you get 12 CDs, and all they're gonna do is ask you to buy 5 more, and then if you don't do it, you don't have to spend any money." And it's like, oh, cool.
Just growing up.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I can't believe you actually paid for them.
That was the way I was raised, I guess. So,
let's go to Ted. Ted, you're in 914 area code, so you're in Westchester. You're not in the Midwest. You actually paid for Columbia House?
No, I'm actually in Orange County. I just have a 914 number. But
okay.
No, hell no, I didn't pay for any. I probably got 200 record albums. I grew up in a townhouse community. We sent them to everybody's address.
and you'd just be watching. You'd be watching the mailboxes. Nope, sorry, that one's for me. I put your name on it.
We went and cleaned up, and they got the collection notice.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, there must be some mistake here. I don't remember getting all 12 of these albums. That's perfect. So you would just do it over and over again.
Hell yeah, once a month, man. They update they update their catalog occasionally, and you get the new stuff. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and they don't and it was before the internet, so the databases were not great. Like, their databases were very slow to catch up to anything.
Oh,
so
no doubt.
It's not like they could just do a search and find that they were sending it to the same townhouses over and over again until, like, it was way too late.
Yeah, because we used the same damn phone number every single time.
Right.
The poor bastard, whoever we put down there, was getting 1,000 calls for everybody who wrote down.
You just made up a phone number. It was just some guy. All right, buddy, I'll talk to you later. Let's go to Blaze in New Orleans.
Where you at, bro? You sexy son of a bitch.
What's up, Blaze?
Hey, man, I tell you, down here in New Orleans, we used to get this stuff all the time, you know?
All the Columbia houses?
I'm in the music business myself. I'm a musician down here on Bourbon Street. And when we were kids, we used to do the same scam my boy up there was just talking about. We go in the whole neighborhood and a bunch of rat packs, you know? I mean, we were scamming. And, I kind of feel bad about it today. But my little nephew, he got caught by them and owed him like almost $1,300. Okay? And because what happened was he did like he was saying, you know, he thought he was doing the right thing, and he was a little slow, you know. I mean, nothing wrong with him, you know.
But just not the quickest on the draw. He's not the sharpest tool in the box.
Yeah, he was a little slow. I think he works right now at one of the grocery stores and he does the baskets and all. He works hard, you know. But
what does he do at the grocery store? Does he bag?
Well, I mean, he gets the baskets out the.
Okay, we know. Okay, yeah. So when you say slow, he's like quite noticeably slow.
But, look, everything's politically correct, especially down here in New Orleans now. They want to tear down all. I don't want to get into all the political stuff, but they want to rewrite the history books, you know, and all that. But what I'm saying is, I don't know what you call him, slow or what. I don't want to offend anybody.
Special needs,
but he's my nephew, you know, and he's a good kid. He works hard.
Right.
And he just wasn't, maybe blessed with all the help that I got as,
in the old noggin.
Musician coming up.
Right.
But, man, I love your show. I listen to it all the time. Hey, what happened to the other dude, Anthony? What happened to him? He's out?
Yeah, he got fired like a year and a half ago, and then he got in trouble again over the weekend. So he's got a very busy life.
I'm sorry to hear that. Because now, are you Opie?
My name is Sam.
Sam, okay, well, I listen to you all the time. Sometimes I'm getting up awake, coming out of recording sessions and all, and
it's amazing that you do. I've heard you do it twice already. You did it with bourbon and you did it with work. Like, you actually do the oik thing, like the oik.
Well, we're from we're not. This is the Northern Caribbean down here. We're not actually a southern city where, this is a port city like Brooklyn and nothing else. You go 80 miles, 40 miles from New Orleans and go upriver, and they talk like they're from. Texas or Alabama.
Hey, did you ever spend any time bagging groceries growing up?
I worked at the Winn-Dixie over on Jefferson Highway out in Metairie.
Oh.
I bagged some groceries. I worked at a donut shop. I taught music, when I was from about 16. I've been teaching music, helping kids and all, and trying to work with NOCA. That's a local thing here in New Orleans that helps, people like Wynton Marsalis. My boy Harry Connick, they all came from that place.
Great people, great people.
So, yeah, I just try to give back to the community. I've been successful as a songwriter, session musician. I had a lot of help with.
Did you write any of those? You write any of those Adele songs?
No, I never did no Adele songs.
Mostly those are huge. Am I right? Yeah.
Mostly like the New Orleans groove. Like I work with people like the Meters and the late great Alan Toussaint. And y'all may not know any of these people, but he wrote Southern Nights for Glenn Campbell, and he could do the funky stuff, that New Orleans backbeat stuff,
All right, buddy.
But listen, it's nice to talk. I want to keep your whole radio show, but I got my little nephew, man. He got point on that whole deal, dude.
He got what?
He got point on it. Burnt.
I don't know what you're saying right now, dude.
Burnt. He got scammed, burnt.
You mean like what fire does to a person?
Yeah, he got boinked. That's how we say it down here.
He got boinked?
I don't know.
Like a spring or like a flame? Like you know how like
burn with a flame, yeah, boink. Boink, whatever.
Like when you drop a spring down the stairs, it goes boing, boing, boing. Like that's what happened to him?
No, I say he got boinked, meaning he got scammed. They took his money. He got burned.
You say points like on a pencil?
Okay, B-U-R-N-T, boinked.
B-U-R-N-T.
He got boinked, yeah. Hey, look, y'all can talk. A lot of people make fun of my accent. That's the way I grew up.
Right.
From the Ninth Ward.
Right. I don't think it's right.
But you know what? I can retire now sitting back on the river. So they can make fun of the way I talk, but look at the P&L statement, baby. Have a good one.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Nice to meet you, buddy. Let me go to... Oh, B-U-R-N-T. I see. Point, yes. That was very obvious. Coming out of that conversation, I feel so foolish, Adrian.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Oh, did I come off that way?
That's what it sounded like.
No. Let me go to Matt. Matt, you're on Sam Roberts' show.
Hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, so I had an uncle that used to give that 12 CD deal as Christmas presents to his nieces and nephews.
What, like he'd give them the catalog?
No, he'd give you the catalog, and you get to choose your own CDs, and he'd act like he prepaid it, but everyone knew it was just a fucking scam.
So he wasn't buying anything. He'd just say, go ahead and pick 12, and then he'd pony up the penny, but then all your family would be the ones that were stuck with the bills.
No shit. That's exactly what I did.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Did anybody fall for it?
Everyone knew what it was, but, my parents didn't want to make him seem like an asshole, so they just went, oh, yeah, you got your 12 CDs, but everyone knew what it was.
Wow. So didn't they, he's what, your mom or dad's brother?
Yeah, my dad's brother.
So didn't your dad ever say, dude, stop doing that? Why you keep doing that? You're an asshole.
Well, he's, infamously cheap, so it wasn't that much of a surprise.
I see. So he literally was ripping out pages of a magazine and giving it to you for Christmas.
Exactly.
That's fabulous. I love it. Let's go. Thank you, Matt. Let me go to Chris, who's in Ohio, here on Sam Roberts' show. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Sam. How's it going?
Good, pal.
The BMG Music Service in the Columbia House, I realized after having a membership with them a couple times, you really didn't need to pay for them. At one point, I had collection notices coming in the mail for my dog.
Yeah, is there a Rover here? We're looking for Rover. We have a subpoena for you. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the other thing. You just put whatever name on it. It's not like you have to present any ID. You can just make up a name if you want, and then a collection agency is looking for Ben Dover.
Oh, yeah. And then they eventually they do get a hold of your phone number and start calling. And then you try to explain to them, I don't know what the hell's going on. You guys are trying to sue my dog. Yeah. They eventually leave you alone.
You guys are crazy. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Let me go to Frank in the Bronx. Frank, welcome to Sam Roberts' show.
What's up, Sammy?
What are we doing, Frank?
So these CDs used to come around the neighborhood.
Wait. These what?
The CD mailings.
Well, you could see these nuts.
You could see these nuts too, pal. And we used to try and sell them for $5. If the guy didn't take it, we'd take his $5, and we wouldn't get anything.
So you rip off Columbia House, And then you're like, what we'll do is we'll resell the CDs.
Yep.
And then it was like, here, you can have this CD or not.
You have to buy the CD. But when I don't want to buy it. All right, you got to give us your money.
Yeah, it's your choice. We're stealing $5 from you, and if you want, you can have this CD.
Exactly. And the other thing we did was that all the CDs were mailed to, like, the same address, just like Billboard, Gymnasium, My Cunt. I mean, any name that you could imagine we put on there. And the guy that said Point,
yeah.
I mean, you wonder why these motherfuckers are not running the country to sell them. I don't understand. Point.
Right.
It sounded like he was jerking off or something. Point.
Yeah, Frank, I mean, why can't people talk regular like you?
Why can't they fucking talk like us, these cocksuckers?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying, Frank.
All right, Sammy, Merry Christmas all, and tell your mother I like the way she talks, okay?
Frank, that is not how I talk. I don't know why he does that.
Hold on. Okay, see you later, Sammy.
Okay, goodbye. Brian in Minnesota, welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm one of those Midwesterners, that got suckered into that. But I was back with the cassette tapes,
But you would actually pay for it?
Well, yeah, because, after a while, well, I know, but they keep sending you, I'd order like Scorpions and I'd order, AC/DC and all this stuff. And then they'd send you the Go-Go's. And it's like, what the hell do I want with the Go-Go's?
Right.
So I finally figured I'd just go buy the 4 or 5 that I had to buy and get it done with, And then they'd send you another form where you could do it again if you wanted to and get another 12 for a penny or whatever. So I would do that. But I was one of those suckers that kept them in business, I think.
The whole business was based around people being too lazy to send shit back because they just keep sending you and then billing you and sending you and billing you. But that's amazing. Like, the idea that somebody would actually get the 12 CDs and then pay for the other ones, it's a foreign concept to me.
Yeah, I know. But back then, it was kind of like, it's a lot different than it would be today. You would be like, I'll see the way through this today. Back then, it was kind of like, I was 14, 15 years old. So
right, you don't want any trouble with the law. You don't want the law man knocking on your door. You're 14. It'll ruin everything.
Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you, and I finally got through to you. A buddy of mine in Minnesota here, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell.
Yeah, of course. Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. That's the Iron Sheik's most hated opponent.
Right. Well, he's a good friend of mine. He came out with a new book. He wrote a book about his times in the wrestling and just stories with all the guys that he knew, Andre, Hulk and Jesse, all those guys, And I wanted to send you one so you could read it. And
yeah, I'd love that. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, just go to Not Sam on Facebook and send me a message, and then I'll send you the address.
Okay, I will do that.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Let me go to Pat. You're on Sam Roberts Show. What's up, Pat?
Hey, what's up, Sam?
How you doing, pal?
When I was a teenager, I did all the Columbia House and all that stuff, but I also had credit cards, and I started getting credit cards when I was 15. And what happened was, by the time I was like 17, I had about $30-something thousand credit card debt. And I ended up getting out of all of it because I got a lawyer. He sent them all a letter saying that I wasn't legally old enough to enter into that contract.
So you just got $30,000 worth of shit.
Yeah, I had like almost $40,000 worth of shit, and I got out of Visa, MasterCard, all of them, Sears credit cards.
That's so great. I've been like this, I've been like the way I am now forever, like just anal retentive and just overthinking everything. I wish that at some point in my life I could have just done shit like that. Like, well, luckily there's no tomorrow, so I'm just going to do whatever I want. And then somehow it ends up working out, and you just get to keep your $40,000 worth of merchandise.
I got to keep everything.
That's so great. That's so great. All right, buddy, I'll talk to you later. Let me go to John. You're on Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, my father used to do the same thing as that last caller. He had 5 kids in the family, and he'd tell us to go ahead and order from the Columbia House or BMT. And when they call, we put it in our name. He'd call them back and tell them that we were minors, we weren't allowed
to enter into a contract,
and they drop it.
Oh my God! That's a scam that is that hard, that easy to get out of. Like, it seems like it's almost hard to pull it off. The Columbia House thing. If there are so many ways that you could just not pay, why would you? Let me go to Joe. Joe in New Jersey. What's up?
What's up, Sam? How you doing?
Good, pal.
So my mom was one of those ladies that got looped into it. She's from Michigan, so she's always been kind of like clean and uptight about everything. And she got actually looped into buying all the records like after the 12.
I don't want them. I don't want them to come after me. If I owe it, then I owe it. I better pay it.
Yeah, that conversation happened a few times.
It's like, come on, Mom.
But what's better is my dad, who's from Wildwood, New Jersey. He used to buy records out of the back of some guy's truck, and he'd seriously get like 50 of them for like $10, and he'd be giving her a hard time, like, "Why the fuck are you messing with that shit? Like, flipping yourself into a contract." But I think it just goes to show South Jersey rules.
Yeah, I mean look, if anything does. Josh in Pennsylvania, what's up, Josh?
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Josh.
What's going on, man? Hey, I used to work at Sam Goody, really dating myself on that.
Can I tell you something? I used to work at Sam Goody, too.
Did you work at Suncoast as well?
No, Suncoast was cooler, but I mean, I hated working at Sam Goody because, like, I would say, like, who I'd introduce myself by my name, and every single person, they just thought they were the bee's knees when they came up with, "Oh, are you Sam from Sam Goody?" Because I go like, "Hey, I'm Sam," and they go, "Oh, like Sam Goody," and I go, "No." Like Sam fucking Roberts. Has nothing to do with the store. Or
professional musician.
Or the black guys who would come in and be like, Sam Goodies. like they just would pluralize it every time. I buy my shit at Sam Goodies.
The best thing is when people would have those Maxwell or BMG CDs, they would try to return them there. Do you remember that? They would not have a barcode on them.
Oh, totally.
And they try to return them. We had people that would come in. They would buy the 12 CDs for a penny. They'd come in, they were censored CDs, and we just got this here last week. What do you mean you didn't get that here?
Yeah.
Those people are insane. But yeah, that whole thing's a scam.
They'd sit there trying like, thanks, buddy. I've done that before, where I'll try to return the DVD, and they'll be like, yeah, you didn't buy this here. And I'll like, it's just so humiliating, because you go, oh, I didn't? Oh, that's weird. Like, I guess I'm confused then. Oh, my mistake. All right, enough about Columbia House and all that. Let me go to Q-Dub, who's in England. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, bud?
What part of England are you in?
I'm on an Air Force base. Like, he can't say too much. Might get blown up by ISIS.
That's what's up, man. I've been watching this Bergdahl thing all day on the news here. I think I want to talk about that with Jim when he gets in here.
Yeah, that dude, he's pretty fucked.
Yeah, and he should be. He's a fucking moron.
Those Army dudes don't play, man.
No. So what's going on, buddy?
So I watched this Revenant.
You saw The Revenant. That's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie. We were talking about it yesterday. This is the movie. Leonardo DiCaprio claims he was not raped by a bear in the movie The Revenant. However, multiple news sources, including the always reliable Drudge Report, have posted headlines saying that he gets raped by a bear not once but twice. I haven't seen it yet.
Now, I hate to be the one to side with Leo.
Right.
But he does not get raped.
You don't think it's a rape? What's happening?
It does not happen. The bear mounts him.
Uh-huh.
The bear caresses his neck, but they do not show penetration. Therefore, he did not get raped.
There's been a rape upstairs.
I have to tell you, this movie is so slow.
Is it?
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours of it is Leo crawling in snow.
Now, I thought it was like bear rape from pillar to pillar.
Oh, no, they blow their load in the beginning. That happens in the first 20 minutes.
Ah, fuck. What? Why would they do that then?
I'm telling you, do not waste your time going to see this movie.
My God. All right. Well, thanks for the review, buddy.
Yeah, bud.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Let me go to Muhammad, who's in New York. Muhammad, welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
How you doing, pal?
Okay. That guy was full of shit.
That guy was full of shit? So you're saying in the film The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio, there is indeed a bear rape?
Yes.
Is there two or one?
It's one.
It's one bear rape.
The bear gives him two good thrusts, two good hits.
Wow.
Okay? But that was a rip stage. It was amazing.
You liked it. You liked to see it.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was the first time you see something like that on a big screen movie. It was awesome.
Yeah. I got to see this movie now. I got to find out.
Yeah, that guy was full of shit. And that movie was really great. Like, the cinematography was, like, fucking awesome. Like, It's the best, probably, movie of the year, if you ask me.
Man, oh, man. Well, it's nominated for a Golden Globe. I'm sure it'll be nominated for an Oscar. Thank you, Muhammad.
All right. Take care, son.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, boy. We got some feedback on Blaze from New Orleans. Now New Orleans is chiming in with Steve. Steve.
Danny Ray Muffins.
What are you doing up there? What's boining you up?
Oh, it's instead of saying burgers, they'll say boigas sometimes.
Boigas. I want a cheese boiga.
Anyway,
how do you say yarn? Yoin?
Yeah, oh my God.
I gotta knit it with yoin.
He's from the Ninth Ward, which is really where Hurricane Katrina devastated a lot of the city. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. But
maybe maybe God was trying to get rid of that ridiculous accent.
What a terrible representation. I wanted to be like, hey, buddy, it's a computer. Anyway,
it's a computoy. It's a computoy.
I just wanted to let you know that for the goof tonight, I'm going to see Krampus instead of Star Wars. Real talk.
Fucking A, dude. Let me tell you something. I love that Krampus movie. And I need you to see Krampus because I'm already developing what's going to be next Christmas's hit feature film. I'm going to finish the script over Christmas. I'll probably skip seeing my parents because I'll need to work on the script.
It's Krampus versus who?
Babadook. Krampus versus Babadook is the movie of next Christmas season. You wait. I'm developing it. It's going to be amazing. You can see Krampus in theaters. You can watch Babadook on Netflix, and you'll sit there and you'll say, I cannot wait until these two forces collide.
I wish you would make a meme or something that would say, hey, this is Ronnie Pickering.
Ronnie Pickering.
You know what I am? You're a fool. You know what I am? You what? You know what I am? You're a care. Well, you won't know when you pull up. Come on, who are you then? Ronnie Pickering. Who? Ronnie Pickering. Who? Ronnie Pickering. Who the fuck's that? Yeah, me. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Fuck on then. Fuck off then. Fuck off. Fucking Johnny Pickering. Hey, someone famous, are you? Yeah.
He really thought he was going to find out. Ronnie Pickering was like a legendary boxer, like a local legend in the area.
Exactly.
And it didn't work out. Thanks, buddy.
All right, thanks, buddy.
I'll talk to you later. It did not work out for Ronnie Pickering. Ronnie Pickering! How are you? Fuck off, then. How are you someone famous? Ronnie Pickering. Oh.
Sam Roberts is a cat's meow.
Ronnie Pickering, the cat's meow. Oh, it must be so fancy to be Ronnie Pickering. Ronnie Pickering almost got into a fight with this guy on the motorcycle because Ronnie Pickering was driving his minivan and the motorcycle guy cut him off, and Ronnie Pickering was being an asshole in his minivan, and he makes the guy pull over, and the guy has no idea. He's never heard of Ronnie Pickering, and he couldn't be less scared. Tom in Canada, it's Ronnie Pickering.
How are you, Sam?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you for being a professional broadcaster and working during the Christmas break. You're one of my favorite ones, and the rest of them they're all off. Opie, Howard, Anthony. I think Anthony's working today, but
I don't know.
He kind of probably has to work.
Yeah, I don't know. But look, all I'm here to do is primetime Sam Roberts. That's it. I do me. And I saw an opportunity. I'm like, hey, I can come on and do afternoons. Yeah, I'll fucking be here. Of course I'll be here.
Did you get Jess anything for Christmas?
I have not gotten Jess anything for Christmas yet.
You got to work on that. You're gonna have to. You're gonna be like Scrooge. You're gonna send Adrian out on Christmas Day to get a turkey. And,
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Old fucking tiny Adrian over there better learn that Christmas is no day off for him.
Pay up, boss.
Yeah, you can get tuppence. You ever seen Mary Poppins? Tuppence. Yeah, no. I've been busy doing shows and like working and stuff. It's so. Maybe I'll talk about it later. But like the whole Christmas thing, it's like it's a bit much. So I've been so busy doing stuff that I haven't even considered Christmas.
We'll go out and get her something.
Who's we?
You got to figure that out.
I know.
Phone your mom and get her to pick something nice up for her.
My mom always overdoes it with Christmas, so I'll go, Mom, like, what's the best thing you got for Jess? And she'll be like, I don't know, Sammy. I mean, I got so many things. Why don't you come over and take a look? Any excuse to get me over the house. And I'll go,
nice.
I'll go, okay, Mom. Why do you ask? And I'll pick one of them. And I'll go, hey, you know that thing that says from Mom? And she'll go, of course. I'll go, can you make that, just change 2 letters. One of the M's, make it an S. That O, turn it into an A. Let's make it from Sam. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do.
That's what you got to do. Is Jim Norton on your show today?
Yeah, Jim's coming in a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Most of your listeners are probably truck drivers, which I drive a truck, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's kind of nice to have some live shows as we're trying to make it home for Christmas. And thank you very much, Sam, and God bless, and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
All right, Tom, I'll talk to you later, but I want everybody to stop thanking me for doing live radio. That's not a compliment. Wow, Sam, you know what? I really got to thank you. You're doing awesome. You're doing a live show. How about it's a good show? Just because it's a show. Like, I could just be Pip farting into a snare drum, and it's still something live, right? I ain't farting on no snare drum. No. I'm doing you call up and say, this is a great show, not this is a live show. My God. Let me take a quick break. When I come back, I want to talk about, I was on Red Eye last night, so I want to talk about that a little bit. I do have a story to tell about Jess. I mean, I had to go and see her family over the weekend, and she just gave the worst excuse. I had to get out of there early, and she's just a terrible, terrible liar. And Jim Norton's going to be here, too. I'm going to see what I can get in. Stay tuned to Sam Roberts Show. Welcome back to Sam Roberts Show. It's Rancid. Welcome back to Sam Roberts Show. And the show is rancid as well. I'm kidding, obviously. If you want to be a part of the show, call up now. 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969. You're never going to believe this. We have an actual phone screener today. And she's a chick. So, if you just are a lonely guy and you want to call up and hear a female voice, call Carrie at 866-969-1969. You can also tweet us at SRShowSXM. SRShowSXM is our Twitter address. A lot going on. As I said, Jim Norton going to be here in just a little bit. He's stuck at the DMV, so I'm sure he'll come in here in no mood, which is perfect. Oh, Cranky Jim is the best Jim, isn't it? And these fucking guys, you wait online and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Can't wait. He'll be in a few minutes. Last night I was on Red Eye on Fox News. You know, Red Eye is the panel news show. They talk about like the goofy news stories of the day, and it's on at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it's crazy. It's on every day at 3 a.m. on Fox News, and like the fan response to it, like they have such a loyal fan base of people that are watching live. Like usually when I do the night show, I'm up at that hour. I'm not up at that hour when I'm doing the afternoon shift, but when I'm doing the night shift, I'm still up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I end up seeing the live tweets as they come in, and it's like a lot of people watching live, and then even more watching on DVR. It's a fun show to do. It's like, I don't know, my third time doing it, I think. But last night, I mean, was by far the worst introduction that I've ever had on that show or any show, quite frankly. I thought they were just getting familiar with me as a person, and this was my intro on Red Eye last night.
And he hosts a radio show about professional wrestling. So, ladies, I'm guessing he's single. Sitting right next to me, comedian Sam Roberts.
Hey, guys, guess what? Here to make you laugh. It's comedian Sam Roberts. That's right. Here to make the jokes. I was like right away. I didn't correct him. I guess I should have. Number one, I don't do a radio show about professional wrestling. Part of my repertoire is there is a podcast that I do about wrestling, but that's once a week and it's a podcast. This show is the center of the Sam Roberts, Not Sam universe. One of the little planets or moons or whatever orbiting this thing is the wrestling podcast. But let's be honest, this is the show, right? Sam Roberts Show. The radio show is not about pro wrestling, and I'm not a comedian. Comedian Sam Roberts. Dude, I wanted to be like, dude, I've been on your show before. Matter of fact, last time I was on Red Eye, I invited you to do my radio show. And then after the show, he was asking about this show. So he knows I'm not a comedian. I don't know what was going on. I didn't get to watch the show, but I wanted to because I don't know if they edited out my commentary, because we were talking about the Steve Harvey thing. If you remember, yesterday we were talking about Miss Universe and the fact that Steve Harvey eventually, when he finally got it right, he awarded it to Philippine. Well, we don't know. Miss Philippines? Her name is Philippine. It's Philippines. If you don't believe me, listen to Steve Harvey.
Okay, folks. I have to apologize. The first runner-up is Colombia.
So who won? Who won?
Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines.
We're on a first name basis, you see, me and Miss Universe. It's Philippine Universe. Miss Universe. Miss Universe? Yes. What's your real name? Philippine Universe. So we were talking about that, and we were talking about the fact that Steve Harvey, fucked it up so bad, and wondering how could he mess that up? Like, this is his whole deal, right? He's in front of crowds all the time. How could he mess that up that bad? And he was talking about Family Feud, and he was talking about his daytime talk show. And I brought up my theory behind Family Feud, which is it's now been designed as a quote-unquote game show that's really just around so that Steve Harvey can get people to awkwardly say penis, and then he can act like a black lady in church. Like, he could just put his head on the top of his hand on the top of his head. Oh, Lord, I can't believe what she's saying. That's what the whole show is about now. So I said that on Red Eye, but I pretty much said it that way. I don't think I said black lady in church, but I said penis. And then me and the host, Tom Shalhoub, started going back and forth, and I don't have that clip because they didn't post it online. So I don't know for sure if it was on the air or not. I think it was, because they've let other things that I've said slide. I said something like, they said the last time I was on, they made a reference to one of the political candidates using a box in their commercial. And somebody said, oh, maybe they could make the box the vice president. And I said, oh, yeah, they'd be the first female vice president. And they left that in. So I don't know for sure whether or not they left in me having a deep conversation about penis. But that word penis was used multiple times.
My favorite word.
What? The word penis is your favorite word?
Yes.
Why?
It's my favorite thing that I own.
I guess. Is it? What about what that other people own?
I don't like those.
You don't? Mm-mm. Just yours. Mm-hmm. But you like to say it a lot. Mm-hmm. Is that you end up in conversations about your penis quite a bit, Adrian?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, I see. Now, you know what I wish
with you.
You know what I wish your favorite words were?
What?
Sam Roberts Show. That's where your mind should be. But you got penis on the brain too much.
That's right.
And this is what I get. They're like, oh, we got this 23-year-old that's going to be your producer. I'm like, oh, great. He's in touch with what's going on. I can mold him. What I didn't realize was he's got a brain full of cum. This kid, he's got his dick on his mind all the time.
That's right.
He's never doing anything for the show. He's just worried about it, whether or not he's going to get balls deep tonight. And with the holidays coming up, mistletoe, eggnog, slutty little elves running around. Mm-hmm. It's not good. There's just no concentration coming from here at all. Frankie, you're on Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, Sam, it's Frank from Poughkeepsie.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, in Steve Harvey's apology, he even misspelled Philippines. He apologized to Philippians, like the book in the Bible.
I want to tell you something. I feel bad for Philippine, and I apologize to all the Philippians out there.
To Deuteronomy, to Numbers, to Philippians. I apologize to all the books in the Bible. I don't just dress like a preacher, I talk like one.
It's so bad. He's an idiot. He's got to be just a very, very dumb guy, and it's all coming to the surface now. Because, in the apology, he spelled Philippian, and he spelled Columbia like Columbia Sports, with a U instead of an O. Stuart in Tulsa, you're on Sam Roberts Show.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Sam. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Stuart. How are you?
Pretty good. You're talking about being introduced poorly, and we've talked enough. I own a chain of restaurants here in Oklahoma.
Right.
But whenever I meet people, like when I'm hanging out with my family I think is very jealous of me because they're always like, oh, hey, you're so-and-so's cousin. You flip hamburgers, don't you? And I'm like, well, I don't actually physically flip the hamburgers. I'm like, well, you don't have hamburgers? I'm like, yes, we have hamburgers on the menu, but I'm not actually the one flipping them. I'm more of the guy that's kind of driving the ship forward.
So you're telling me your burgers are only cooked on one side?
Yeah,
No. They're Oh, so you're flipping burgers. Oh, that must be great. That must be a good business. Yeah, I'm very bad at talking myself up. I can never do that in like real life situations.
Well,
I'm good at doing it on the air, but I'm very bad like when I'm meeting somebody or in public situations. Like it takes usually 4 or 5 questions before you even get out of me that I host a show. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I work in radio. Oh, what kind of radio? Oh, it's like satellite radio. Oh, like Sirius? Yeah, like Sirius XM. Oh, what do you do over at Sirius XM? Oh, I host a show. And finally they get to it. Well, what's the name of the show? And I go, it's Sam Roberts Show. What's my name? You know, like that's a stupid question.
Well, you know, I'm in a weird spot because financially I'm much more successful than anybody in my family.
Well, excuse me. Must be nice, Stuart. Must be nice.
But I also want my cousins and my aunts and uncles to like me because I really got nobody else. I got no friends. I got some friends. You're my friend, I guess.
No,
so
wrong.
I have to walk this fine line of not wanting to seem like a dick. Like,
right.
Yeah, I started a restaurant when I was 21 years old.
Well, you know what you could do?
People, I have not failed in business.
You know what you could do if you want to make friends? You could stop calling up radio shows and announcing how much more money you have than the rest of your family.
Well, you know, I'm not naming numbers. Maybe we're a bunch of hicks here in Oklahoma, but
How much money do you make every year? How much money do you make every year?
I don't know, man.
Yes, you do. Yes, you know the exact figure. It's tax time.
Do you really want to know?
I do. How much money did you bring in this year?
Here's the thing. If I tell you,
me.
The next guy is going to call up and he's going to be like, that guy's fucking full of shit. Oklahomans don't have that much money.
Okay, so again, you keep implying how rich you are. I need to know how much money you made this year.
I don't know. This year, maybe 350.
350,000?
Yeah, after taxes and marketing and profit.
That's not that much.
That's off of 3 stores. Yeah, maybe it's not that much.
That's not that much.
Chump change.
Good. Well,
Thank you, Adrian.
Like an asshole, then.
No, that's chump change. That's not much at all.
What a piece of shit.
Well, you know, I assume you make more because you're up there in New York and you're basically doing the same job that Opie and Anthony, who are like 20 years older than you, are doing. Now, granted, they've been doing it a lot longer.
A little longer.
But you're kind of on that same level.
So you think I make over $350,000 a year?
I think that.
Good.
I think
excellent.
I assume you're maybe. I don't think you make $1 million a
right,
year,
but close.
But you might have like a $3 million 5-year contract, and you probably have performance bonuses and stuff like that.
That's right.
But you really distinguished yourself.
Well, I made sure too. When I worked out my contract with Sirius, it is you're about right with the numbers, and they said okay, and we want to take care of your producer too, and I said no need. That's
very generous.
That's fine. Whatever you were going to take care of him with, give me the money, and I'll use it better anyway.
Well, you'll dole it out as you see fit.
That's right. Adrian will get performance bonuses whenever he performs well. He hasn't.
Let me ask you something. Do you have cousins who, like, you know, are not as well off as you, but they try to talk up their $18 an hour construction jobs like it's something big, and all the accomplishments you've made on the radio in the last decade, like, oh well, all you do is sit down and you talk about, you know, dumb comedians and wrestling. Does your family like try to talk down, or is everyone?
I mean, I don't really ever. I try not to talk about work at all in those surroundings because it's so easy to get caught into a situation where you sound like an asshole.
It is. It really is.
But I mean, Stuart, you probably. I feel like you probably have more inherent. What's the word? Like cuntiness in your personality than I do.
Here's the thing, Sam. My whole life, no one ever gave a shit about me because I didn't play sports.
Right.
I wasn't popular. I didn't drink. So all my cousins.
Not me. I was fucking boozing it up, banging chicks, and throwing the pigskin. Am I right, Adrian?
That's right.
That's right.
What were you an old time? What did you play with Jim Thorpe in the 30s?
I did. I was just
tossing the pigskin around.
And then in the spring, I'd crush some puss on the pitcher's mound. You know what I mean? That was my life, though. That was high school for the old Sambo.
But you know, my cousins always looked at me like I was a fuck up, and I was until I was like 18. And then I was like, I've got to really accomplish something. I got to do something.
I would love to meet your cousins.
I got one who's a lawyer. I got another one who's owns a couple Allstate insurance franchises. I got one who sells medical equipment.
But they're not bringing in that $350.
Well, I had this cousin, and the one who's a lawyer. We used to be pretty close,
right?
But he opened a law firm a few years back, and his attitude was like, "Well, if Stuart can successfully run a business, I'm a lawyer. Surely I can run a business." He failed after 6 months.
Can I tell you something, Stuart? Adrian hates you.
Why does Adrian hate me? What do I do? I love
He's been writing me notes the whole time you've been on the phone. He cannot stand you, not for a minute.
What did I do?
Isn't that right, Adrian?
You do aggravate. You aggravate me a bit.
You do, right?
What did I do? I think Adrian is like your sidekick, man. You're like Superman and Batman on the radio, the two of you guys.
Who's Batman and who's? I mean, what are you talking about? It would be.
You're back, Stuart. You're back.
They're not sidekicks. Those are peers.
Well, no, I always look at Sam, you're Superman because you're kind of like, a god amongst men.
True.
And Batman is like the wannabe superhero. I don't put them on the same level. I put Superman way, way higher than Batman.
Superboy.
See, I feel like I'm Superman and Adrian is Robin in the sense that not only is he a sidekick, he should be somebody else's sidekick.
Maybe he's like the Green Lantern,
Let me, Stuart, Travis in Pennsylvania has a little bit of advice for you that could, I think, help. Let me go to...
This guy's going to trash me.
I don't think so, Stuart. You make that a little bit too difficult. What's going on, Travis?
Well, first of all, thank you, Primetime Sam Robert, for allowing me to grace the airwaves with you.
It must be quite an honor.
It is.
Yeah.
A distinguished honor.
That's right.
And if I may direct my attention to Stuart.
Sure.
Sam was saying it rather politely. I believe that you may be a braggadocious cunt bag whenever you're around your family.
Yes. That is a prevailing theory that I've found, Stuart. Whenever we have our Stuart conversations, which is never, we always assume that is the way it goes down.
And
maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I'm an asshole, but
yeah.
I feel like I've earned it. I feel like my cousins always gave me shit growing up.
Hey, they don't pay $3.50 to nice guys. Am I right?
Yeah, I think maybe instead of an asshole, you could call yourself a stuttering prick. Because it sounds like that's where
okay.
you're coming from in your family interactions.
I have Tourette syndrome.
Okay.
Oh, well, that cleared up. Thank you for that. And Mr. Roberts, thank you again.
Thank you, Travis. Goodbye and Merry fucking Christmas. Okay,
thank you.
Merry
Christmas to you, Mr.
Whoa, I may be setting up a love connection here, Stuart, because Lady Trucker wants to talk to you. What's going on, Lady Trucker?
I love Lady Trucker.
I know. It's got to be incredibly thrilling.
Stuart, you own restaurants?
Yeah.
What cities? I get through Oklahoma every once in a while.
Actually...
Muskogee, Tulsa, and OKC.
Lady Trucker.
I say the name of the restaurants though on the air.
Well, yeah, I mean it's up to you. For instance, Adam Sen1 just tweeted at SR Show SXM. He said, "I'd like to know the name of this Tools restaurant so I can continue to avoid them."
Nice job, Adam.
No, I'm not going to give the name of my restaurant because you can easily Google me online, and I'll be getting phone calls from assholes placing fake deliveries.
I think that's
right.
I think that's right. Yes.
Fake deliveries all night. Well, there's a clue. Must involve pizza.
All right, goodbye, Lady Trucker. Let me go to Kyle in Boston. What's up, Kyle?
Because we did have the conversation about flipping burgers, so I must be in the pizza business.
Lady
Absolutely.
Trucker. See, yeah, this is you being an asshole again, Stuart. Let's go.
I'm successful.
Let's go. If only everybody was as smart as me, Stuart the Burger Man.
The odds I've overcome.
Let me go to Kyle.
I love you, Sam.
I love you, Stuart. What's up, Kyle?
I'm going to tear this guy's throat out. His voice, he sounds like a cackling fucking seal.
I have very little joy in my life. Sam Roberts is the only joy I get from time to time.
And nobody who makes $3.50 talks like it's a big deal.
Listen, Tulsa,
that's like middle management.
$3.50 goes a lot farther than it does on the east and west coast.
All right. All right, goodbye, goodbye, Kyle. I understand the pain you're in. All right, Stuart, I want you to have a happy holidays, okay?
Merry Christmas, Sam. Talk to you later, buddy.
And good luck with everything. You know what I think? Next year, it's going to be $3.75 for you.
I am. We have plans to open up in Dallas next year, so Dallas is the ultimate prize.
So if you're in Dallas and you see Stewart's Burger Shack, go ahead and light that mother on fire.
I am so glad that is not my name.
All right, buddy. I appreciate the call.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Well, I was also going to say, we were talking about Red Eye. We were talking about a story on Red Eye about this school. It's Oberlin? Oberlin is the school that Lena Dunham went to. And somehow Lena Dunham has gotten attached to this news story, even though she has nothing to do with it. Every headline says, Lena Dunham's old school is protesting because the kids said that the cafeteria food that's supposed to be multicultural is not multicultural enough. It's not authentic to the cultures it's representing. They said the General Tso's chicken is grilled, not fried. It makes no sense. So we talked about that on Red Eye. I figured I'd share a clip with you here from Fox News.
Maybe they have a point, though. Maybe they should make it authentic. They have enough Asian students there. Maybe it is insensitive.
I don't know if it's insensitive because it's still more authentic than like your local Chinese buffet. But I don't understand. I think the main problem is like we've lost. There's a thing called cafeteria food.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, this is gross. It's like cafeteria food. And they're in a cafeteria eating cafeteria food. It's not supposed to be authentic. It's supposed to be cafeteria food.
That's right. You're in college.
Yes.
You're supposed to complain about the food, right, Anthony?
Yeah, I agree with Sam's point. Well put.
Thank you, Anthony.
Listen to that guy. That guy thought it was well put. Left that in the clip. Thank you, Anthony. That's the same thing I did during the halftime report. They have Andy Levy during the halftime report. And he said something I had said about Obama. He was like, nobody said anything, but I thought that was a good point. And I just looked right at the camera and said, I'm glad somebody did.
It's just sassy.
Exactly. That's what it was. It was a barrel of sass.
Sassy Sam.
Let me go to Scott, who is in Harrisburg. What's going on, Scott?
Hey, Sammy.
Yeah.
How many beers would it take for you to make love to Lena Dunham?
I don't know. I would make love to Lena Dunham. She's a well-off woman. Creative.
Hey, when you're tour dates, is it under Sammy Brand Muffins?
It is. That's my comic name. Thank you, Scott. Sammy Brand Muffins. Jim Norton just walked in. I'm about to take a break.
Oh, okay.
That way we can start fresh.
Yeah, I always like starting fresh.
I was introduced on Red Eye last night as comedian Sam Roberts.
Oh, my God.
Could it have been less accurate?
No, I mean, you have a nice sense of humor. You're a good egg. You make people smile on a daily basis.
I guess so. All right, Jim. I'm going to take a quick break.
Oh, boy, do I have a story.
You do?
Nope.
No. I thought you'd be cranky coming from the DMV or something.
No, they were delightful.
Okay, good to know. Well, then I'll have to do my work when we get back. Stay tuned. Jim Norton next. Welcome back to Sam Roberts Show here in the afternoon. It's a special holiday engagement, normally on every night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And the replay of the show this week and next week will be on at 9 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you check that out if you miss any of today's show. I mean, none of it is missable.
Well, this is going to be a really good segment.
Well, Jim Norton is here.
Yeah. Opening my gift.
Comedian Jim Norton, you may know him from a radio show. Opie and Jim Norton, or Opie with Jim Norton, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The morning show on this channel.
Yes, whatever you want to call it.
Wow, Jim has a gift.
Yeah, let's see. Happy holidays. Oh, cool. I was going to throw it out, but it's from AMC. Thanks for supporting Better Call Saul. We hope you enjoy the new season and thought you might get a kick out of the enclosed travel mug. You'll get the joke once you see the second episode. Oh, that's nice. It's from Better Call Saul.
It's a trick to watching the show.
I don't care.
I just like the mug.
I was indeed supportive of the show, and Odenkirk is a buddy, so...
It's a good show. Odenkirk does a good job.
Is season 2 out yet?
I don't think it's come out. I don't know. It's a little slow. I kind of lost it.
Throw this garbage in the office. I'll get it when the break's over, but I do want it. Don't take my fucking cup. Don't take my fucking mug.
Oh.
It's hard being a celebrity in fucking DMV. It's hard to get anything done.
How do you know?
That's a good point. But I'm imagining.
So you went to DMV?
Yes, I did.
What did you have to get done?
As my dad would say, I had to get my Reggie.
That's what your dad would say?
Yeah, he calls registration his Reggie.
That's awful.
Yep, it's not good.
No. Just here for the old Reggie.
Yep. Hey, where I go to get the old Reggie updated?
Do you think that people who work there like when people kind of Make it a little more casual? Cash?
No, I can speak from experience and tell you they do not. No, they say things like, what? So I had, my registration was a little past due, and I park in my garage, as a lot of the more famous, wealthier New Yorkers will do.
I see.
But
yeah, I don't know anything. I'm a street parker.
Yeah,
so
of course you are.
I haven't gotten there yet.
I don't, but I don't drive that much anymore. Mostly, as you know, I'm Subway Jimmy.
So you take the train, I hear.
Yeah.
I keep hearing. So Jim Norton, it says here, I keep hearing you've been taking the train lately.
I have been, and funny joke, but what about the damn 2-3 being slow, right? And
it's just so local and like new to you. And you've lived here for how long?
Oh, and I'm kind of a newbie, 2002.
Right.
Yeah, literally, there was still rubble down in Ground Zero, and I fucking got my place.
Next year will be year 14.
Yeah.
And train that's for this year.
Yeah, since March. But it's easier. It's just faster. And
Is that right?
Yeah, I was going to have a heart attack. I was getting so angry. So I finally, the registration, though, I don't drive that much anymore. I may get rid of the car because it's an expense. You pay for the lease, you pay for the garage, you pay for the fucking insurance, you pay for the, the whole thing. It's expensive.
And you don't go on road trips. I mean, do you drive ever to gigs?
Once in a while, but Kenny will do most of the driving. But occasionally I do like to go out to, Jersey for something, so it's a hard decision to get rid of it.
But who needs a car when you've got a hired hand?
But I mean, if I want to go by myself, or if someone's in town, I'll go for a ride once in a while. But I find myself, it'll go 3 weeks before I touch my car, or a month before I touch my car.
And you're paying, like you said,
$500 a month to park it.
That's what I was going to say. The parking is where it's crazy, because you feel that every single day.
Every day.
That's, what is that, like $20 a day?
But it's
almost?
It's also a write-off for me, because I legitimately use it like 90% for work. I don't do anything social with it. I only do it when I'm going to do spots or I'm going to do other stuff.
You don't do anything social, period.
That's a good. My entire life is a write-off.
Right. Everything you do somehow comes back to it. So, are you really thinking about getting rid of it?
Yeah. I'm a little late with, like I said, the registration.
The Reggie.
The old Regaroo was due. I think it's been outdated. I was supposed to do it in February of 2015.
Oh, Jesus.
And the guy looked at it, he goes,
so it's a tick behind, huh?
Yeah, just a tick. He's like, damn, man, it's almost a year. I'm like, yeah, I know, sir.
You have to humiliate you? Like you're at the DMV, you got to wait online, you finally get up there, and he's got to say something humiliating.
Yeah, into the microphone. Yo, man, it's almost a year late. But I wound up, so now it'll be good for 3 more months. I'll have to redo it, but I want to get it inspected finally. It's a 2014 car, and it's not inspected.
It has not at all.
Nah,
no.
Been busy.
So
I've been busy.
A little behind on the Reggie and on the inspection as well.
Just a tad.
Just a tick.
I'm going to go get the old girl inspected tomorrow.
Wow.
And I'm finally going to be a legal driver for a couple more months till I have to do the registration again.
So that's very, very exciting for you.
Big boy.
Do you like doing day-to-day errands like that?
No, I don't, Sam.
No,
but I feel complete when I do, like a real person. Because again, like this morning, I woke up and we've been on break. I had to get up yesterday because I was supposed to call in a Johnny Dare yesterday to promote my gig in April in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. So I woke up nice and early, and he turned out he didn't go in and do a show. He was sick. So I woke up for nothing, and I just wound up going to the gym and doing my appointment at the gym. Mm-hmm. And the same thing today. I woke up for radio and then go do the gym.
So there is still some discipline.
Yeah.
What time do you go to the gym?
I had my 11 a.m. this morning, and yesterday was 11:15.
Okay.
And then I went to, I made a fucking horrible, I went to Toys R Us, because my fucking nephew, he wants he's 3. And my sister said a good thing to get him.
So because how does he know what he wants? He's 3.
Yeah, she knows what he likes to play with. But there's a set of steak knives, but they've started getting dull.
Okay.
And so she wanted me to get really sharp knives.
And you had Jeffrey dollars from Toys R Us. You thought you'd pick up some steak knives.
Yeah, for a few Jeffrey bucks. So I went to get these kid iPads that they have.
Oh, what are they, like the Leapfrog deals?
That's exactly it. Leapfrog is the one that I wanted.
They're supposed to teach you stuff.
Yeah. But they didn't have it in Toys R Us. So I wound up...
That's weird. Usually, like, on December 22nd, a popular toy wouldn't be sold out.
Yeah, I realized that when I got there. And I was actually cranky that it was crowded.
Really?
On 44th Street in Times Square.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are the odds? This would be fucking crowded.
Right. Next stop should be the mall.
Yeah. No, it'd probably be a lot of people there.
Oh, shit. You're right. It's very, very good.
Thanks.
Very, very, very good.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
sweet.
I know you've been working on that. That's great. So did you get anything, or did you just have a miserable time in Toys R Us?
They didn't have it. I'm an Amazon card buyer. Because, like, my sister for Christmas, she asked me for her early Christmas gift to get her World Series tickets for her and my nephew Nick.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I was like, go fuck yourselves. No, I got them. So they went and saw the
what do
game.
you think you're getting for Christmas? That's your early Christmas gift.
And birthday. So no, I'll get them a small thing still for Christmas. But I'm an Amazon person because, like, you know, it stinks to get somebody a gift card like from Two Guys. Do you remember that store?
No.
That's an old man reference. It's an old store. Corvettes, Two Guys, Caldor.
I know Caldor.
Of course you do.
But is Two Guys like a Caldor type store?
It certainly was.
Oh.
Yeah, old school.
Back in the heyday.
Bradley's. You remember Bradley's?
I do vaguely remember Bradley's. I know they had Woolworths and Caldors. Those were the big box stores when I was growing up.
I remember being in Woolworths with my friend Dean, who I really loved. He was crazy. He's dead now, but he died of AIDS. He got a needle shooter, actually.
He did.
Yeah.
So his craziness wasn't just a childhood thing.
No,
that extended out.
But he's one of my favorite people ever. Dean was one of those guys I always felt good around. Like, I just loved him. Anyway, he was just insane. He was the guy, like, he had this weird bob when he walked. Like, I'd love to have him psychoanalyzed now. There was something dedefinitely wrong with him.
Well, I mean, I know what's wrong with him now.
What?
He's dead.
Yeah, and
he's dead as a doornail.
And the HIV didn't help. But I remember we were in Woolworths. We used to shovel snow together.
Yeah.
And he would come and, like, knock on my door whenever it would snow. We'd go out and shovel and make a few bucks. And we were in Woolworths eating hamburgers at the counter, and he took the ketchup bottle and he licked the rim of the ketchup bottle. He licked all the ketchup off the rim of the fucking ketchup bottle.
So gross.
Yes, it was.
It's a public ketchup bottle.
Yes, it was.
Like, everybody's fingers were on it, just trying to, like, open it up.
Yes, they were.
They probably shove shit in it because it gets all gooked up.
It was disgusting. It was like red with the black around it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not good. And
so was he doing that to be like, I'm gross, what's his name?
Dean.
I'm gross Dean, I'll do crazy things? Or was he just like, oh, there's extra ketchup here?
Yeah, he was crazy, and both. He wanted to lick it, and he just did it to gross me out. But I remember I think it was Dean, it was either him or my friend Jimmy, who's also dead.
What happened to the other Jimmy?
He shot himself with a shotgun.
Jesus.
And another crazy guy I loved very much growing up. But he was Jimmy. I think it was Jimmy and me who were spitting on the phone. There was a fucking
what a couple of miscreants.
Yeah, real pieces of garbage. There was a public payphone, and we were just spitting all over the earpiece.
I thought you were going to say the mouthpiece because I'm naive.
No,
and like there's some niceness left in me. You were spitting on the
because the earpiece has to go in your ear.
But now I realize that.
And we stood there, and we just waited. And some black guy, I remember, came over and picked the phone up and stuck it on his ear.
Oh.
And I'll never forget him taking a fucking tissue and wiping his ear. And he turned around, and he knew who did it, because coincidentally, there were two white kids just standing there looking at it and laughing.
You guys were laughing?
Yes, we were.
So you were like arsonists that would always come back to watch the house burn.
Not only we didn't come back, we never left. We stood there from where we are to you, thinking that we wouldn't be conspicuous, like just kind of standing behind a post. And it was like an outdoor mall area.
Yeah.
And he said something to us about we should kick our fucking ass. We're like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we just stand here
and laugh,
laughing at the phone booth.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a phone booth. It was under an overhang, so it was just you got a perfect view.
That's so fucking gross.
It was disgusting.
And now it's like, do you still? I mean, it's funny, but as an adult, do you sit back? Because of course, everybody remembers the story that you told many times about throwing chocolate ice cream inside cars.
Oh yeah, with
to
my
watch
friends.
it melt.
Yeah, we would do that. That was on the back of the back seat of an open car, and he had a fur liner on the back, and it was a fucking melted chocolate ice cream sundae.
Yeah,
I'll never forget riding back with Stanley and Mike. We drove by like 10 minutes later, and the fucking old people are outside, and this 70-year-old woman is wiping chocolate off the back of her husband.
See, like, that's tragic. Like, as an adult, can you now recognize at least that one half that's like, that's really sad. Like, one day I'll be 70, and I can't imagine the humiliation of a couple of fucking rascals, some rapscallions, like running around and leaving melted chocolate on my seat. Now my wife has to clean the back of my jacket.
You know what? To this day, I say fuck them. It wasn't a violent crime. We didn't take anything. Just replace the fucking fur cover, and you learn to close your windows.
Right.
I told you we tried lighting we lit a couch on fire and pushed it off the back of the pickup truck on the highway.
see, that's like people can die from that.
Yeah. I had this is when I was like 13.
Right.
And I was reading in the paper or whatever. a lawsuit today about the woman. Remember those kids dropped shopping cart off that thing about 4 years ago on that woman's head?
Yes.
And it's like easy to call them pieces of garbage and they were shitty kids. But I did stuff like that. Like never that much violence, but I would have. And as a younger person, because I told you in Edison, we'd go up to the highway. I lived in River Heights Apartments, which are now called Riverview, and we would walk up to the right by where the road was and take rocks and bricks and bottles and literally bricks, and just throw them at cars that were 10 feet away doing 50.
That's crazy.
We stood in the shoulder of the road and just threw rocks at cars. And when they would slow down and stop, we would just run away.
And you could have killed people.
There's zero exaggeration. We could have killed somebody.
Like in the movie The Good Son. Have you seen The Good Son with Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I cranked my pud through it.
That's not what the movie's for, Paul.
Oh.
That's not why they make that movie.
Yeah.
But like Macaulay Culkin is supposed to be like a psycho in the movie. And he makes a dummy and then throws it off an overpass at cars.
No, that's great.
It's exactly the type of thing you would do, except in the movie we watch him like, oh my God, this is a disturbed young man. And you're like, just boys being boys.
Yeah, but I related to that. Like, you don't understand the consequence. Like, you think you do, but at that point you don't. Like, so... You know, I mean, as I get older, I was like, oh, fuck, I would never have. It's like, why do people drink? Like, when I was 15 and I was drunk driving, I was driving Dean's car. Dean was on acid. And was I even drunk that day? I don't remember if I was, but I might have been a little.
But even if you were drunk, you were in better shape than Dean.
Dean was on acid, and I was just making fun of my friend Bill. And I just kept making rhymes about him being overweight.
Is Bill still alive?
Bill's good. Yeah,
Okay.
Bill's really good, actually. I
good.
love Bill. Bill D'Angelo, one of my favorite people in life.
Okay.
Bill is doing quite well.
Good.
But I was just.
Is he still fat?
No.
Oh, good.
No, Bill's a fucking big kid now, man.
Oh, great.
He's in pretty solid, in shape dude who could probably punch me through a fucking cinder block.
Right.
So I'm really glad that Bill likes me.
Yeah.
But I was teasing Bill one day and fucking Dean's in the. I've still to this day never heard anyone laugh the way he had the greatest fucking laugh.
Dean did?
The greatest high-pitched, genuine belly. Like nothing made you funnier than Dean. Like he made you just feel like you were the funniest person on earth. He was great. And when he was on acid, it was even fucking...
So you'd be sitting there with Dean, and since Dean is such a fucking psycho, you end up doing psycho things because you're like, if I do this, I'm going to get that Dean laugh.
Well, I told you, he was, one time me and my friend Neil were in his house and, he came out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I had, this is when he fucking had jerked off and he came in his fucking hand and he fucking wiped it on my glasses and he wiped it on Neil's mouth and he goes, you've been giving head.
That's so gross.
And he wiped it and I'll never forget him wipe it. And we just started punching him. We didn't punch him in the face, but we were punching him in the chest, and he was just laughing. And we got to just like you get your friend down, you like legitimately hitting him.
Like
And,
Odell Beckham Jr. just shove your head into his head.
I will never forget the fucking cum pooling up in my glasses.
And how old were you?
24? No, I was probably like 11 or 9. It was like in that area, 12. He was like a year older than me.
I don't even think I knew. Like when I was like, say 10. I probably didn't even know what cum was yet.
Yeah, you just thought it was a beverage.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. He was a wild. His dad was a bad alcoholic who died vomiting his liver up on the floor, pretty much like black bile.
Oh.
Dean found his father dead of black bile vomited on the rug.
So yeah, I mean, from the beginning, it wasn't success written in the cards for Dean.
No, and it's unfortunate. You know, he was in the Navy, joined the Navy. I don't even have any photos. I wish I had a photo of Dean. But he was in the Navy, and I think he caught HIV shooting drugs. Like, he got into drugs way before, like, I was smoking a little pot and doing this, but he was, like, fucking, I guess, doing coke and acid. He got very bad very fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the first person I ever knew who died of AIDS. I think it was him.
You never did acid or anything like that?
No,
I know you got sober early.
I did mescaline, yeah, but and no one would do acid with me. They're like, that would fucking, you'll be awful on acid. You'll be fucking, you're a bummer. You know, mescaline just made me laugh, but acid I would have been a total dick.
Why, was that because you were such an asshole when you were drunk?
Yeah, just the worst.
You just got emotional.
Just a douche. Oh, it would have been horrible.
You're just born a sad young man.
Yeah, just a fucking drama queen whore embarrassment. I'll fucking tell you something. Oh, I was the worst. I was an embarrassed. I was a humiliated. That's the thing I don't miss the most is the idea that I know today with social media. Like, fucking thank God I didn't have Twitter. Oh.
Because you would have gotten drunk. You'd just be tweeting like every celebrity, like, you think you're so great.
Yeah, I'm a fucking good actor. Like, put me in a movie. Yeah, I would have just embarrassed myself.
Yeah, I would think so. And so at what point, I guess you never really did, because I was going to ask at what point did you grow out of doing terrible things, but it's like you get older and you end up living with fucking Florentine and you're doing all kinds of dumb pranks to people all the time.
Well, if that was more Jim than me, I didn't do the phone calls. That was all Florentine. But you just kind of, you know how it is, man. You get older and you change your perspective, and when you find a career, it makes life easier.
Right.
When you have something like, oh, okay, this is what I am now.
Because before you're just filling time causing chaos.
Exactly. Last time all I was, a guy who walked by the mirror and mumbled faggot when he saw his reflection. But, now it's like, I'm 21. It's funny. My old boss, Lionel, who I worked with at Christoph Silver, which is a very upscale silverware place.
Why did you work in an upscale silverware place?
I was a warehouse guy. I was doing it. My job.
Because I was about to say, like, I don't think anybody's going in and buying like upscale silverware from Jim Norton.
No, you're right. They weren't. But every piece of upscale silverware that was sold in like '88, they fucking got from the kid.
Which means it went right up your ass before it went in their kitchen drawer.
You bought a silver fist. I had sat on it. No, but this was really high end stuff. And in Raritan Center in Edison, there was a shipping and receiving. So I would write down jokes on the back of packing slips. I still have them. I still have all these fragile stickers.
That's when it was like you started cycling this idea of like, this could be a real thing. I can dive into this.
Yeah. And I had an idea. Like, I had brought all my stuff up from the basement, packing slips and everything I had written jokes on. And I was going to record these, me doing these jokes today.
Are they great jokes?
They're horrible. But then Florentine released a CD of his old act. But it wasn't, we hadn't talked about it.
Right.
Jim didn't steal it. It was like literally parallel thinking, because I had brought my stuff up and I was looking through it, and then Jim did it and I'm like, fucking, we both just thought of it. We never talked about it.
I wish there was something you could do with it, because Florentine's is brilliant, because he just sits there, I think it's on iTunes or whatever, he just sits there going through like his old notebooks and he reads the jokes completely deadpan, and just every now and then there's just a ugh.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
But I was going to do it in front of an audience. I had never thought to do it, but I wasn't going to fix the wording. That stuff to me, I just found, it's funny, Trish, Otto's girl, sent me a photo of Otto's calendar from '93, and it had one of our gigs on it. It was like, I forget what the gig was, but it was some gig in '93, and it was like, Riddles, Norton, like we were doing it together, and I like looking through that old shit and finding how much money I was making, and I was making $50 or $75.
Does it actually make you start appreciating what's going on now?
Yeah.
You're like, actually, you know what? It is a lot better than
dude,
I have accomplished something.
Colin, when I saw Colin did his keynote address a couple years ago, and such a smart thing he said. He's like, one thing he regretted was that he forgets to just remember that, hey, I'm doing this this is my job.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of things in our world, whether it's stand-up or radio or whatever it is, that are like not perfect or annoying. But like when I started, it was like I had nothing. I had my parents, thank God, but I was a high school dropout. I had no desire to do anything.
But at least you were a good person.
Exactly. That's the point.
It wasn't even that.
Fucking a little fruit who just had no motivation or dedication.
Right.
But then all of a sudden you realize, like, I'm doing what I want to do for a living, and I make a good living doing it.
So you were never a motivated person?
Shit, I was garbage. No, this was it. This was it.
What about, at what point did you start getting motivated? Because now you like to work all the time. We just said a minute ago, everything's a write-off because you have no social life outside of your work.
You get obsessed, man, like you are. You're obsessed with radio. From day one, you were coming in a lot and doing your own show and doing show prep, and like, it's like you get this weird obsession when you can finally see progress. Like when you finally go, oh my fucking God, I can claw my way into this.
Right.
And when the comedians, like guys like Florentine and Bob Levy, I owe a lot to, because when they told me I was funny, because I looked up to Bobby so much, and they would laugh at like some of my perverted stories, that made me feel like there was validity to what I was doing. So it's like, that's when you start fucking getting obsessed. And I quit Christoph Silver and I worked for Laicos Lamps. It's another fucking high-end lamp company.
Why did you quit the silver place?
Oh, I collected unemployment for 2 years.
You did?
No, wait, did I? No, I don't remember why.
Because you don't collect unemployment for quitting.
No, you're right. I might have moved, I moved to Laicos Lamps, for more money. Oh, Christoph moved to New York. Their warehouse moved from Raritan Center here to Manhattan, and I didn't want to travel into New York every day.
Right.
So I wound up staying in that warehouse. When Laicos Lamps came in, they hired me, and they promptly fired me.
They did.
Yep.
They realized you were not a good investment.
I was not at all company quality.
Why did the silverware company not realize that?
I think because my old boss liked me, Lionel, and they were Haitians, and Philippe, who I want to get back in touch with. I want to see how these guys are doing. It's been 20 years since I've seen them. And Philippe was very funny.
Yeah. But the lamp guys, they were like, we don't like...
A woman who smoked, and I would always look down her shirt, and I saw her breasts a lot of times, and a part of me thought she knew. I couldn't tell.
I bet she did.
I
got on the train like a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
And there was this woman, this chick, young girl. Not young girl,
you really
young
fucking
woman.
amended that quickly. This woman, she was in a stroller.
Yeah, this baby was sitting there in a diaper. No, this this young woman was sitting there in like this shirt that was almost open. Like it was completely low cut.
Staring at fucking Hooters?
She caught me. Like I saw immediately, she did the like buttoning up the sweater thing, and I was like,
oh, you fucking hunk of shit.
Yeah.
That was a statement by her, like this wasn't on purpose, titty starer.
This wasn't for you.
Yeah. We're supposed to look at my bubs.
My bubs makes you feel like a dirtbag.
Yeah, it really does make you feel gross. Because whenever I see a pair of parted legs, I'll always take a quick gander just in case she's trying to get me to peek up there.
How often is she trying to get you?
Not once so far in 47 years. First time I looked down his shirt, man, it was a girl who worked for a vacuum repair company, or vacuum company. And my mom, my dad, and I were in the store, and we were looking, and I'll never forget just staring down her shirt and fucking her tits, man, down the opening, and I just kept looking. And I didn't know that it was obvious that I kept going over and just standing there and just kind of peeking down.
And just staring.
Yeah, like I thought she didn't notice.
Do you think she definitely did?
Of course she did.
Yeah, it's very, very apparent.
It was extraordinarily obvious. I had no couth when I was a boy.
I'm glad you've developed so much couth, though.
Yeah, now I find that just be honest up front, and they all know that I'm kind of garbage when I walk into it.
Because otherwise they're going to catch you gritting your teeth within 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's just not,
No. So why'd you get fired from the lamp place?
Just not showing up. Me and Jim would go out to Maryland.
And I guess by that point you're like, I'm not going to work in a lamp place. I'm going to do comedy.
No, I didn't know at that point. That was a couple years in, but that was 2 years into stand-up. I was 5 years sober. I guess sober in 87. My first time on stage was 90. So I was 2 years into comedy, 5 years sober. The first time I ever got fired. And that was the first time I'd ever been fired in my life. It was for not showing up.
Right.
And for showing up, exhausted. I'd go out, go to Maryland for $25 with Jim and Bobby, or Jim and somebody else. And they would go out drinking. We'd be trying to fuck girls after. Or we'd have to wait for Florentine to bang a girl in the car. And, me and Bob would just fucking sit in another car while Jim fucked her in his, in the girl's car. Get back at 3 in the morning, have to be there by 7:30. It's just worthless.
And then they're asking you to produce lamps, and it's just not getting done.
No, it was just shipping and sending them out. But I wound up getting fired and collecting unemployment. It was different back then, because it wasn't, you could just go from place to place, and literally, when I would turn in my employment thing, or like when I would fill out applications, they would say reason for leaving last job. Boss was picking on me. Just awful reasons that you knew wouldn't get you hired.
Boss was
picking on me was a big one. Misunderstanding in the argument with boss. Just shit that you knew would never get you hired.
Nobody's buying that.
No. But I collected benefits for a couple of years and did open mics. So that helped a lot. I went out and I did a lot of gigs. A lot of $25, like I said, $25, $50 gigs. The Italian Villa in Lancaster. Fucking Mark Vito's old room in Wildwood, New Jersey. We'd go down there. You do 2 weekends a year. The first weekend paid $350. The first week, it was $350 for the week, and you did 14 shows. That was what the MC made. You would do, I think, 3 Friday, 3 Saturday, and then 2 every other night. $350 for the first week, and you stayed above the club, and $400 for the second week. Like, you'd do 1 in June, 1 in August, 1 in July, 1 in early September. So it was $750 for 28 shows. Not a lot of money.
No.
But the experience you got from doing 14 shows.
Just doing reps.
Was fucking awesome.
And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand, that, like, especially early on, like, there's just so much benefit, regardless of money, to just being able to do reps. I mean, that's the real reason why I was doing all those shows and doing podcasts and doing everything, is because I knew that like you just have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it.
Yeah, it's repetition and it's confidence and it's just repeating it. And so many people, you know, my Wednesday show, the advice show, a lot of guys call in and they ask about comedy writing and getting on stage. And it's like, dude, you got to get on.
Right.
You fucking have to get on.
I mean, there's not one comic who doesn't have the same story that you do, that Florentine does, that they find their first notebook and it's just miserable jokes.
Garbage.
Right. All of them. Everyone.
Garbage. I just wish. My oldest set that I have is from 1990. And that's one, where, you know, I kind of was like faking an Italian thing. I didn't know.
Oh, that's cool. You're in character?
How you doing? Yeah.
You'd say that?
Not that much. I just didn't know who I was.
Right. But you wanted to be like a Jersey guy.
Yeah, just kind of a cool guy here to make you laugh.
I was about to say, it sounds cool.
Yeah. So I thought, I realized later that was probably not the right route for me to go. I couldn't pull it off.
No,
I couldn't.
It didn't come naturally?
No, it didn't seem a little forced.
How did the women respond?
Not good for a long time.
That's too bad.
Yeah, so I thought. Change tactics.
But, again, I mean, you get the reps in because then you became very familiar with prostitution. Yep. So it's like you're an old pro at that as well.
I sure am. Boy, my lack of early success drove me right into the arms of women who needed drug money.
That's right. Well, what are you doing? Are you going back to, because, I mean, what bugs me out the most about all your, like, stories from back then is the fact that your parents are, like, nice parents.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Like, but they just didn't know what was good. Like, you just leave for the day and come back and they wouldn't ask questions?
No, not when you're an adult. You know, they didn't ask what time, what are you doing, what time you...
But I mean, like, when you were fucking putting chocolate ice cream on cars and setting couches on fire.
I was 12 or 13. No, supervision was different back then. You go to the arcade, see you later, I'm going to the diner to play asteroids.
Yeah, go to play stickball, Mom.
Exactly.
Just beating up animals.
Yeah. We would do pig stickers. We called them pig stickers. We would take a giant nail or whatever it was and jam them in car tires.
Why?
I don't know. Just because we wanted to flatten tires.
So obnoxious.
We go out and do pig stickers, we call them.
When you have a flat tire, it's so annoying.
Yes, it is. Try 2 or 3. Mike would go, I'm going to go do a couple of pig stickers. And he'd come back, I got 3 tires.
See, like, I remember I was such a neurotic little kid that, like, I remember me and my friend Michael went to a park and we went and saw we were probably like 10 and saw all the graffiti and stuff on it. And he was like, oh, let's write curse words. I'm going to ask my mom for a marker. And so we got the marker from his mom and started writing curse words on whatever the slide or whatever was. And I don't know why the mom would hand us a marker, but she probably smartened up to it after because we were driving home and she was like, hey, what did you guys need that marker for? And Michael was like, oh, no, nothing, just a thing. And she was like, you weren't writing things on the walls or the slides, were you? And no, we weren't doing that. And she was like, good, because if you were, that's illegal and the police will find out about that. And I was like, for a week, petrified that the police, that my parents, that my whole world was going to come crushing down because somebody was going to find out that I wrote fuck or something.
Really? You wrote fuck?
In the tunnel, yeah.
Oh, no. And they cannot write fuck on the sliding pond because it's obscene.
But like,
Poor Sammy.
I was too scared to do anything. Like, I would be like right there and I'd be like, I'd start thinking about what would happen if I got caught or punished.
Yeah, I was always a panicky, logical one too. Like, I remember I went to camp when I was like 12.
Just one of those panicky, logical kids that throws flaming couches out of an active highway.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point.
But when you were at camp?
I was with self-preservation. I remember a lot of the kids were going canoeing, but I was scared. I was like 12, so I was trying to talk them out of it. Like, I don't think could tip over. I don't want to die.
and you're like, but you're trying to be like, I'm the cool one here. I'm the smart one.
Yeah, I was such a pussy. Such a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any of that stuff ever.
No, I hated the outdoors. I hated Camp Mason.
I had to go. When I was in Cub Scouts up until I was in 5th grade, and they would always try to do camping trips. And I would always skip the camping trips because I never wanted to go camping.
Yeah, a little wee below.
I was a wee below.
I know you were.
How do you know?
Because I remember.
What do you mean you remember?
You'd say I'm a wee below. I'd be like, show me. Be a weeble kiss first.
No, I don't think that ever happened. I don't think you were there, as a matter of fact.
Little kisses.
But Yeah, I mean, I would just I wouldn't do any group activities with any of them. I would sneak off every time. I didn't even want to tie knots. I was so against just doing everything. All I wanted to do was be at home and either play Sega Genesis or watch wrestling.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it either. My parents just wanted me to go and socialize. Excuse me, they thought that would be healthy, but...
Plus the Scoutmaster, we used to do...
that was my nickname in high school.
The Scoutmaster. Our Scoutmaster used to always take us to the public pool once a month. And he'd take the whole troop. But then, while all us, kids have our towels on real tight and trying to, change without anybody seeing, he'd be walking around the locker room with his fucking hairy balls out everywhere. And you could never do that now. But all of us, when I talked to my friends from back then, remember, oh yeah, we're pretty sure he molested one of us, and whoever it was just doesn't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. He's too busy talking on the radio every day.
You think so?
Somebody had their mouth fucked, so that little boy figures if he uses his mouth and talks a lot, no more penises can be forced in there.
It's going up and down, up and down. You can't get in.
That's right. You can't get in because words are coming out. People will notice.
I don't know. If you want to call in to Sam Roberts Show, call 866-969-1969. Obviously, Jim Norton is here. Are you going back home for Christmas? Do you go see your...
Yep.
You're going to see your family?
I want to see my nephews, yeah. I want to see, especially my little nephew who's 3.
But you don't see your parents?
Yeah, they'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want to see them, too. But, I really want to see them. I really miss my nephew. So I'll go see them. I'm doing... I ordered the gift that he needed for home and ordered it on Amazon for overnight. Hopefully it gets sent to my fucking sisters. I did that. I was on the... I was doing it on my... phone because I went to see Star Wars yesterday. So before I went into the theater, I was up there panicking trying to order it on my phone.
Yeah, I saw Star Wars on... everybody was talking about how difficult tickets were going to be, and I guess obviously it made record money.
Yeah,
but I just bought tickets on Saturday afternoon for Saturday night, and it was not a problem.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's okay.
You only thought it was okay?
Yeah.
How come?
It's well directed. It was well acted. To me, I didn't think the villain was strong enough. That was my problem with it. It's hard to follow Darth Vader. Whether you call him a villain or just an amazing character, but a character like that, there are very few in movie history that are that strong.
Right.
And that have that kind of fucking awesome on-screen presence. It was James Earl Jones, to me, made the fucking franchise.
Right.
There's not one movie without him that I liked. I thought the 3 fucking prequels were douchey.
Horrible.
And that fucking fruity actor they got to play him when he was young. And I don't want to give away any plot points. I'm just going to say that it wasn't like it was a piece of shit or anything. It was well shot. Some of the fucking scenes were amazing to watch.
Yeah.
The 3D was cool. There was certain...
Oh, I didn't see it in 3D.
No.
I saw it in 2D.
Yeah. There was certain moments that I think some people felt like, oh no, and I was like, who
cares?
I didn't care, but it's maybe I'm just too cynical for it.
Yeah,
I'm glad I saw it, and I would, if you like Star Wars, you might like. I wanted it to be a little bit more. I wanted to see Darth Vader.
You did.
47. I wanted.
You just wanted the movie from when you were a boy.
Yes, I did. I wanted to see Darth
because it was. It's one of these. I'd say I liked it. Oh, I liked it. I'm not going to say I liked it a lot, but I liked it. The only issue I had with it was story-wise, extremely similar to the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah, well, that's to me. It's I'm tired of setup movies.
Yes, yes, and that's what it was. It's obviously the first of 3 movies.
Yeah,
and so there's a lot of story that's left to be told and all this stuff. I don't know. And I also get this feeling as much as. I'm excited to see a new Star Wars, and as much as it's a good movie and everything, I would kind of much rather see somebody come along and create the next big thing, as opposed to being this brand was created in the 70s and it's still big.
Like Retail Wars. That'd be a better movie.
You think so? How would that?
Yeah, a bunch of fun creatures just kind of fighting on the floor of a retail store trying to get their products out there.
Yeah, I don't think that's good at all, actually.
You don't think that's
I don't think that's the one. I don't think that I also don't think you can just take Star Wars and put it in a different location.
Maybe not.
I meant an original idea.
Okay.
So I get that it's in retail stores instead of space.
Yeah.
And you're right. There's plenty of room for tie-in.
Hey, those shirts are wrinkled.
Right. And is that sound of somebody who will unwrinkle them, or they're mad that they pointed them out?
No, he's shaking it because he's angry that they're wrinkled.
Oh, I see.
The boss, Darth Vader's the boss.
Right, he's the manager.
Of course he is.
Because like you said, you really would like to see Darth Vader
Yes,
again.
I would.
Yes.
You always knew when he was coming in the break room, and you had to get back because you hear the music. Bum, 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 bum.
So,
Chip ruined it for a lot of people.
Chip ruined what?
Star Wars.
He didn't.
Yes, he did, because he kept yelling something when Chewbacca was on screen.
Did you go with anybody?
Yeah, just a friend. 2 friends, actually.
But did they know Chip?
No. He just kept yelling, "Hey, it's Chewbacca!"
Chewbacca. I can't imagine anybody ever laughed.
It literally ruined the movie for me thinking of that. I couldn't stop thinking of Chewbacca.
And all you wanted to do was actually yell it out.
I wanted to yell it out until they beat me. Until they beat me out of the theater physically.
Chewbacca!
Chewbacca! Hey, it's Chewbacca!
He ruins everything, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
And even if he's not ruining things for everybody around you, people need to assume just in your head. It's horrendous.
It's awful.
I mean, I tweeted out the thing. I can get one response out of you usually. Like if I text you something, if we're going out to eat or if you're coming on the show or whatever it is, like I can get one response out of you. And then if there's a follow-up or even just a okay, cool, we have to go on a conversation with Chip or Edgar or something that I'm just like, okay, all right. I tweeted out a photo of our text message of first Chip asks how much moolah is he going to get for doing the Sam Roberts show today. Then Edgar pipes in because I guess he's Chip's lawyer.
Apparently, he's an attorney.
Everybody's just having a good time over there.
Yes, they were. Just being silly geese.
I guess so.
That's what my day is like, just sitting around all day by myself.
Do you write it or you just do it?
No. I'm writing episodes, that stupid cartoon. At the end of January, we're going up with the Indiegogo. Mm-hmm. I was ready to do it in early December, but because of the fucking holiday, they're like, don't do it.
Right.
Because January 1st kills everything. They're like, 3rd week, 4th of January. But I feel really very happy with it.
That's going to be the Chip cartoon?
Yeah, man. I've been talking about it for so long.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not stalling. It's literally just the holidays messed this up a little. And there was that redesign. And it's not the fucking highest quality animation. It's just supposed to be funny for people who like Chip. I don't expect it to really go anywhere or do anything. It's one of those things that you want to do because, like, people have been asking me for years to do it, and I would rather do it and have a fucking milquetoast mediocre response than never have tried it.
Yeah,
and then
of
I can
course.
always go, I fucking did that.
Yeah, because otherwise, everybody's coming after you, and they're not going to stop until something's out there.
Yeah.
So it needs to, if it's a failure, at least next time somebody comes up to you and says, oh, you got to do a cartoon, you could say, I tried that and it was a failure.
Well, it's good because I'm doing the tour, so it will help to promote it. Because it coincides with my tour, which is actually just a coincidence, but my tour starts in February in Chicago, so I can promote that every night and promote the page to go to.
And are you going to do all the characters in it?
Yeah, in one of the episodes, there's only a couple of the characters, but a bunch of them make appearances. And
Jimmy Norton's Neighborhood?
Yeah, a bunch of them do. A bunch of them show up. It's one of those things where it's short now. It's like 5 or 6 minutes because it's very, very expensive animation.
And online, it's like, how long do you want it to be?
You can't make it too long online. So, eventually, if it ever went anywhere, maybe it'd be a little longer, but I don't know what the appropriate length is for that stuff. That's not my world. I don't know. So they told me, someone said just do them like, some of them are 2 to 3 minutes to start. So I figured 5 minutes and 6 minutes is fine.
And you're going to try to do it on their own website, or do you know yet?
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
I have a guy helping me with social media. He's helping me in the sense that he's not doing any of my social media.
Right.
He's just showing me ways to how you can maybe start it here and what will be the most effective way to do it.
You mean tricks of the trade?
Good way to put it.
Thank you.
Good way to put it. Like he introduced me to someone at Indiegogo who is helping me through the process of what to do. Cause you just want to kind of do it right.
Right. And Chip loves that fucking moolah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm asking for $1 billion.
It's not going to get a billion.
Yeah, well.
It's totally unrealistic.
No, it ain't.
I mean, 1,000, is it like a billion?
Fucking billion.
Nobody gets $1 billion.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Give me a fucking billion.
No.
Yeah, maybe Mark Zuckerberg will do it.
Who?
Mark Zuckerberg. He started Facebook.
Yeah, it's Zuckerberg.
You're a sucker.
Okay, that's
peckers.
Very, very, very funny. 866-969-1969. Matt in Connecticut. You're on Sam Roberts Show here with Jim Norton.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to thank you. I miss the chemistry between you two. You guys are awesome together.
The afternoon jam.
That's right. The afternoon jam with Jim and Sam.
There you go. The traffic is fucking horrific these holidays. Hour to get home from work. It's the worst. At least you guys are cheering me up.
It's too bad you don't live in New York. You could try the train.
Yeah, I've learned recently, sir, in my late 40s, that the train, the choo-choo move quicker than cars. Where are you driving to?
I'm in Connecticut. I'm going from New Canaan to Milford.
That fucking hunk of shit state has the worst traffic anywhere. I've never had a good driving experience in Connecticut.
But it
ever.
doesn't matter. It's 95 and the Merritt, and they both just get jammed up. And who the fuck is in Connecticut anyway?
Me, unfortunately. I'm on the Merritt in the no exit zone going 5 miles an hour, and I want to murder myself.
Yeah, the Merritt stinks. Merritt! Usually the Exorcist, it's close.
I want to see you. You're going to be coming to Ridgefield, which is right near me, too, right near where I work. And I want to see you at the Fox.
Yeah, I have a couple gigs in Connecticut. I don't know why. I'm doing some college, and I'm doing Foxwoods and some other one. But Connecticut's a huge state, so...
Well, you're doing the theater tour now, right?
Yeah. I got a second date on sale in the Wilbur.
You excited about that?
It just,
I mean, you sound like completely overwhelmingly excited, so I get that. It's translating.
No, I know. I'm very happy about it, but it's one of those things where I like the act I'm doing, so I hope people like it. I feel really good about it.
Right.
I'm not good at selling myself.
No, I get it. Because and you can never, because in your mind somewhere is, it could be a complete bomb and nobody shows up, so I'm not gonna.
Well, no, I actually feel I know tickets are selling because I've seen a lot of the counts, and they're not sold out, but it's 5 months out. But like places I've never been before, like New Orleans is selling, Indianapolis is selling. It'll take them a while to sell out, but they're moving.
When you see somebody, especially these young guys who are like confident in what they're doing, who are just good at selling themselves, and they go and they say, "Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to get out there. These people are gonna go crazy. I got these new jokes and blah." Like, does it boggle your mind that somebody could have that mindset, or do you think they're lying? Are you jealous that they can be this kind of blindly confident in themselves?
No, I don't care, because some of them have reason to be. Sometimes it does help. I mean, that's never been my nature.
Right.
I'd probably be farther along if I was more comfortable and confident, and but that's not who I am. And that's not what makes me a comic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, Colin is one of the funniest guys in the world. He's not a good salesman.
No, he's not.
But Louis is also one of the funniest guys in the world, and Louis is a great salesman.
Right.
Like, Louis is a great pitcher. He knows how to walk in and pitch a show and get it picked up. Bonnie McFarlane is fucking hilarious, and she's great at selling a show. So it's not a reflection of, like, your ability or your whatever.
It's just a different skill set.
It's just a different mentality as a person. Yeah, and I don't know what it is, but, Kyle is really great, and, he's fucking horrible at selling himself.
He is.
As he should be.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you be? Let's go to Jim in Cleveland. What's up, Jim?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jim.
Jimmy, I was just wondering if, is there a reason why you don't do Ted Sheckler anymore or as much as you used to?
You know what? Scott Greenstein told me that somebody complained and I wasn't allowed to do it.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, of course I'm kidding. No, I'll tell you why.
He just had a personal vendetta against it. He's just annoyed by all Ted Sheckler bits.
I'm just joking. I don't know why. I love doing Ted. Opie loves Ted. I just forget to do him, and he hurts my throat. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking throat thing. It's why I don't do Ramon anymore, because it started hurting my throat.
Well, plus didn't Ted, kind of morph into all the other characters a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, Ted took, again, I did Ramon for a while, Liddy. What the fuck happened to Liddy?
G. Gordon Liddy.
Yeah,
it's a yogurt lid.
Hey, I'm Liddy.
It was G. Yogurt Liddy.
Yeah, hey, how are you? I'm Liddy. I don't remember what Liddy did.
No, I don't think he did anything. I think he's just a yogurt lid.
Yeah, he's just a piece of shit lid that people hated.
Yeah, people did.
So I don't know what happened to Ted. I just don't think to do it. But I like doing Ted, but he just hurts the throat.
Right. Let's go to another character question. Pete in Boston.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know if Uncle Paul makes an appearance when you're around your nephews.
No. He doesn't. I'm not allowed in the house. They always tell me sit outside in the satin and drink your Sanka.
Is that what you drink?
Yeah. No, I don't do Uncle Paul around real kids. Like, I don't do him around Opie's kids or fucking Bobby's kids or
That's the
Bobby's
line?
son. Yeah, because, like, you know, I'm the thing is, like, even in the sketches I did when I did for Vice, one was never released, and I still want to release that one. It was really funny. It was Uncle Paul having a reality show, and I think people, have you seen that?
I don't think so.
I think people would enjoy. They saw the one with that Anthony was in, and they liked it. But if you notice, there was no kids in that, and I didn't put any children in this. Like, you can't have Uncle Paul be around real kids. Like, that's why Uncle Paul doesn't have a Twitter. Because it's like you can't have,
because then you're just looking for kid porn. It becomes real. It's not this sort of like...
What real kid can you put into it where you go, hey, that's the kid, I want to do the pedophile joke too. Like a movie or something, you can joke about it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it in person to a kid. Like Uncle Paul has seen kids on the internet and done, jokes about them.
And it's much funnier when you're talking to somebody, and it's more uncomfortable for like me when you're talking to me
about
as
something,
as me as a kid. Like when Uncle Paul remembers Sam or Bobby or whoever when they were a kid, or little Opie.
You know how much I fucking love telling Opie that we chased him up? Because he tells us how he went to an apple tree, and I love taking his real life and making it look like because Uncle Paul fucked his little ginger mouth.
No. Yeah, I did.
You sat up in the apple tree, and I had to give you a kiss on your feet to get you down.
Plus, I feel like Paul, out of all the characters, is the one that gets closest to being a real, like, disgusting person. Oh, you dropped your microphone.
Yes,
you got nervous.
No, I did.
So I feel like if there's a kid there, now it's like, no, this is just real gross life.
If Uncle Paul, like if Chip's a real guy, he's an annoying asshole.
Right.
Edgar's an annoying, but if Uncle Paul's a real guy,
he's doing harm.
He's a fucking child molester. Like, it's like a different scenario.
That's the twist on Uncle Paul.
Yeah.
He touches children.
Yeah. So I don't pick kids up and go, hey, you bounce them on my lap. I'm not a fucking maniac. I mean,
because there's not this sort of eventual turnaround where, oh, you thought Uncle Paul was touching kids, but the punchline is he touches kids.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't see it as a punchline. Right. He sees it as a way of life that is misunderstood.
Right, because when Uncle Paul started, I remember, Uncle Paul starts just like using a lot of innuendo and like double entendre and stuff like that. But then eventually he just started talking about sucking little penises.
No, I didn't.
And then it was like,
no,
what
I
are
didn't.
you doing? Yes, you did.
I did not. I said that he burned his peenie with a match.
No, he didn't.
And I got in there and kissed it. My mouth got a lot of saliva in it. You burned your peenie with a match, did you?
I don't think he really burned it at all.
Yeah. My mouth would get wet with sardine Earl. Get in there and kiss it.
That's so vile.
Yeah, it is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I always love when Uncle Paul molest people on the show. Like, I've listened to, I really do listen to Uncle Paul, and I listen to it like it's another person.
You do?
I'm not kidding you. Like, and it's not in some
That's
Andy
weird.
Kaufman shit. I just genuinely think of it that way, and I laugh listening to it. It makes me laugh. But listening to Uncle when talking about you, and your father went out to buy some mustache wax, and how your parents let you home and Uncle Paul raped you while they were out buying mustache wax.
like
fat
Dad,
little E-Rock.
Do you understand that, like my dad, he took the priority of styling his facial hair over my son's sexual health.
Yeah, I said, Mr. Roberts, like Uncle Paul said he'll watch him while you go out and wax your mustache, and he just molested you. And like a little fat E-Rock, and he molested E-Rock and taught him how to kiss, and taught him how to make someone pregnant.
And he was a little fat kid.
Yeah, just a little chubby fucking borderline Asperger's kid. His dumb face. It's enjoyable.
Borderline.
It's enjoyable.
I would imagine it is. But you don't, but does that mean you're not even, like, do you think of Uncle Paul things and they're just all there?
Just kind of comes out. It's just another aspect to your humor. Like,
I think there's a lot, I think it's an aspect to your humor, but I think there's a lot of buried molestation memories that are coming out through Uncle Paul.
You know, it's funny, but it's really not that. It's like, everyone likes, actors always enjoy playing the darker character. Like, how about the guy, like the famous fucking Hitler tapes that people do, like when they do these brilliant fucking funny things?
Right.
That guy's name was Bruno something who played Hitler. Like, why would you want to play a guy that killed 6 million Jews? Because there's something about, I mean, plus he's historical. Or say guys that play molesters or rapists or fucking murderers. Right. Or Dexter. Playing that dark, exploring that fucking shitty, dark part of a personality. It's like a whole corridor you get to walk down. You don't feel, no one thinks I do, but I don't feel sexual excitement from that. It's just funny to me to be able to, like Chip, like as a comic, you're trained to think of the funniest shit. That's what your mind says. Go for the funniest. But the idea of, like, when you're looking at the funniest joke.
Chewpeca!
Fucking Chewpeca. There's when you look to make a funny joke, and like in front of you, there might be 5 ideas floating, but behind you, in the garbage heap, there's 10,000 ideas. And the funny part is leaving these fucking dumb 5 lines alone, and then rifling through the garbage heap
and doing all 10,000 of them.
Oh, they're wonderful,
one after the other, as if nobody's ever thought of them.
Because looking for the good one is fun. Mm-hmm. But when you're looking through 10,000 bad ones, Jen, my ex, told me one time, she's like, I'm always amazed with Chip at how there's this ability to go for a joke that was even worse than I expected. Like sometimes I'll hit her with one and she'll be like, that was really fucking bad, even for him. And it just makes me happy.
Right, because you know Chip is evolving.
It's fun,
or de-evolving, I guess would be the word.
But I like doing it. Like it's fun to do.
I would imagine. Let me go to Stan in Jersey. Stan?
Hey, Stanley, you want to throw hot oil on him?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, Stan.
How we doing tonight?
Hey,
good.
For some reason, this story just came up in my head, and I thought about Jimmy being a total douche as a kid with the and Sam. This is why I'm calling, because I remember you liking this story when Jimmy was a kid and he'd walk up and down playing Megadeth or Ozzy with his radio.
Oh my God! I think when you first told this story on Opie's show, I think I was like crying, laughing because you would as a kid turn like. I think it was Sabbath. I think you would turn on Iron Man.
Yeah, or I would walk by this girl's house who I liked,
Because you would want her to think you're tough.
Yeah, and cool.
So you would walk by her house with a boombox, and you'd play Iron Man.
So she'd associate that song with me.
Yeah,
like, the little Iron Man's outside, is he?
But like, instead of like, why is the fucking weird kid outside my house with his boombox?
Yeah, why is that fucking racially confused dick sucker wearing a Kango playing Sabbath?
like you're so fucking dark.
Yeah, I was a putt.
All your ideas were just the wrong. You know what I love about like your stories as a kid? Like all these stories of just what a shitty little kid you were. We all, as a kid, have those ideas. But everyone who's listening, that idea is crossed. Like, oh, maybe I should. Like, I wish that they would like. She would associate this song with me, and it's like you start thinking of ways that would happen. But then either you wake up in the morning, you do whatever, and you realize that's a really dumb idea. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
You didn't ever have that last part. You would just...
My last part always came after I had done it.
Like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that just now.
Wish I hadn't done that.
You would experience that a lot, though?
Yep.
You would know it was a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, kind of. And I would do it again when I was drunk. I told you when I asked her out on the phone finally.
Yeah.
I forget how I got her number.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't, I asked her, I was like, you don't want to go out with me, do you? She was very nice. She was like, no. And I tried to be casual about it.
Like, I didn't think so.
No, but I tried putting 2 expressions together and being fun. If I was like, that's the way the ball crumbles.
Well, Jimmy,
oh God!
Yeah, is that bad?
It's so bad.
Like, yeah. Oh, thank you, AJ. I just cut the cheese. That was my childhood coming out.
That's the way the ball crumbles.
Yeah, not a good one. Or did I say cookie bounces? I don't remember.
I'm getting a whiff of your gas now. That's embarrassment. I can smell it.
Yes, it is.
Your embarrassment creeped out of you.
Yes, it is. That's my childhood. That was in a dark little fucking recessed corner of my colon.
It was in. Your colon has little nooks where embarrassment hangs out.
Yes, nooks and crannies. That was some lactose I drank in fucking 1984.
Oh, thank you, Stan.
No, Sam.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I have the story to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Stanley Brand muffins.
By the way, your manager, Jonathan, is going to be getting that a lot today because I was driving in earlier today and the pad data said Johnny Brand muffins because it was playing the Jonathan stuff when he was on the air.
Okay.
Go ahead, Stan.
All right, so on that vein, the story, for some reason, just in my head the other day. There was this, I used to work at a supermarket, and there was this cashier who I really, really liked. I thought she was really cute. I was probably 16, 17. I was driving at the time, and she needed a ride home one night. So I'm driving her home, and we're just talking about relationships and stuff, and I'm talking about this ex-girlfriend that I had that I broke up with, and she started asking me questions about it, and I said, well, I'd show you a picture of her, but I fucking burned it.
Ew.
You know what I did once? This is like...
Well, hold on. How did she react?
She was like, oh, okay. That's okay. Oh, it was awful. But I felt like I was just this dark, mysterious guy that just couldn't have any fucking...
No way.
No.
You're too metal.
Yeah, you burned it.
Exactly.
I fucking burned one, too.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
You like fire, Chip?
Yup.
You do, right?
Fuck yeah.
That's really cool. That's for an adult man to like fire. That's so amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, it's very mysterious.
I set everything on fire.
You do?
Yup. Give me a number. I'll fucking burn it.
What does that mean?
Fucking hell.
6? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Stan.
All right, guys, you guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, no shit.
I went when I was in high school. That's when I was very small and underdeveloped.
Sleight of frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Tadpole.
And there were a bunch of Mexican kids hanging out at the top of the staircase outside. And they were hanging out with a couple of hot Mexican chicks there. And I was walking by them, and they were like, "Yo, Sam, yo, Sam. Hey, yo, Sam." And I knew it wasn't going to be good. And I turned around and I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Yo, she wants your number. She wants your number." And I knew that the girl had no interest in telephoning me and that she didn't want to date me. And that their idea of a joke was it was so out of the realm of possibility that this attractive woman would want my phone number to just asking me. So I decided to turn it around on them. And I turned and looked at them and said, "Yeah, it's 911. And then I turned around. I turned around.
Fucking Chip Roberts.
I knew immediately because I turned around and my face just turned beet red. And I was like, "Oh no." I made
How
that
did they react?
I don't even remember. I was so deep in my own head because I realized that I just made that so much worse.
Yep.
Like I completely lived up to everything. Like the reason that was a joke was because that's how I responded.
Exactly. Fucking mayor of Dork City doesn't disappoint.
Remember I was telling you? No, you were right.
Yeah.
He's a nerd.
Instead of just giving them your number and taking a shit, would it be funny if one of the girls did want your number if you saw her years later? "I wanted to suck your dick in high school."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Ah, shit.
I thought that was a joke." "No, I heard the urine would balloon up. I like that."
Yeah. All the cholas talked about it.
Yeah, they talked about you ballooning a foreskin.
Oh, man, I was legendary at school.
Yes, you were. Your ballooning penis tummy on. It smelled good.
Let's go to Adam, who's in Port Worth. What's up, Adam?
Hey, man. I love the show, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I made a fucking huge mistake, and I went down with Chippa at fucking Thanksgiving trying to explain to my family the genius of Chip.
You can't go outside the circle. Right. And try to explain. You can't do Chip lines to people who don't listen to the show, and you can't explain the characters to anybody who doesn't listen because it's crazy person behavior. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep. What'd you do?
Well, Star Wars is coming out, the trailer, and I fucking love your Chip fucking analyzes and does the review of the trailers. It's zipping along, you know. Fucking crazy. I love it. And I tried to explain it to my fucking family, and my dad looked at me like I was on fucking meth. And I sat there and I could not defend you enough. And I just continued in Jim Norton style to dig deeper and deeper, and I wouldn't let it die.
Wait, you were trying to explain it, not even show them?
Yeah. You know what I mean, I'm an idiot. I listen to Sam Roberts every day, so obviously my judgment's not really
not great.
No, not at all. So yeah,
hard up for entertainment.
fucking went down with Chippo. It was really bad.
that I couldn't explain Chip to people and make it funny, and I'm him.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, hey, and by
That don't make no sense.
That's very, very good.
Doesn't make no sense. No. So, when you guys had David Duchovny in Opie show?
Yeah, he was on the X-Files.
Yes, the
Stop
X-Files.
adding
Yes.
syllables.
You add them.
So, I called in and got that fucking piece of shit CD. That autograph. God.
Hang on, Chip's playing air guitar on an umbrella.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, sir. You wanted to get an autograph?
I got his autograph on that CD, but that might be the only thing that's worth a fucking penny on that CD. It is the most
How dare you.
melancholy, kill myself CD. I love him on the X-Files.
How's his voice, though?
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay. A little melancholy's fine. But everyone knows him from the X-Files.
They do. Fuck yeah.
All right, goodbye, Adam. Let me talk to Ed in Baltimore.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
What's up?
Eddie, Bo Betty. Wouldn't that be annoying if that was my thing on radio?
You just did that to everybody. That's a very Dennis Falcone way to respond.
Sam, Bo Bam, you're on the line.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Thanks.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. ED. I've certainly been experiencing you.
That stands for erectile dysfunction.
You bet your little afro it does. What's going on, Eddykins?
Now I have a purpose. I'm known as the erectile dysfunction guy.
Whatever.
But no, I saw Jimmy at the Goobies in Baltimore last year, and I yelled out from the crowd, Uncle Paul. Not heckling, just to hear Uncle Paul. And Jimmy fucking grilled me for about a minute and a half. It was like the most uncomfortable. I still have the dirt on my hands. I can't get it out. It was the funniest thing.
Thank you.
He went into Uncle Paul for about a minute and a half, and he made me feel like I was Jerry Sandusky. He was like freaking hilarious.
There was some guy, I forget his name, on Legion of Skanks when I did it. And do you know who that guy is? He does Uncle Paul.
Oh, no, but I saw that YouTube video. I'd never seen him before.
He does him really well.
Yeah.
Like, I can hear the difference, but barely. Like, he does a really good Uncle Paul.
Yeah, it's really fun. Most people who do the characters, everybody tries to do them. Most people are very bad at it.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He sounds like Uncle Paul.
David in Pennsylvania, you're here on Sam Roberts Show with Jim Norton.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dave.
Jimmy.
Hey.
So, I recently got married, and one of the things I do to my wife is fucking Edgar around her all the time.
Women don't like Edgar.
They fucking loathe Edgar. Edgar is a 100% bomb around women.
Jimmy, I'll email you the video. I have a video randomly, and I'll do it. I'll hide my camera so she doesn't know I'm filming. She was sobbing uncontrollably last week when I was doing Edgar to her.
You know, I'm trying to think of when I do this Indiegogo thing to raise money. You have perks and stuff that you give to people.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of some original, funny things to have, and one of them might be something with the funniest. Chip, if you can do the funniest place you do Chip and you have it on video, I would love to get people sending in videos of them doing Chip.
But that's not how the thing works, is it?
No, I know,
because
I want it to, yes, but there's something I want to tie it in somehow with the promotion. I don't know how.
Because it will be the Indiegogo thing is obvious. If you should say $500 and Chip will send in a photo and Chip will riff on you for 60 seconds or something like that.
Oh, that's fucking a funny idea.
Yeah, because people will pay for that. People love that guy.
And it's also...
and $1,000, you can get on the phone and Chip will fight with you.
Yeah, or if you... maybe if you have... I don't know. Maybe the fucking best video with a donation and that scene will get acted out in a cartoon.
Yeah.
I'll do that line.
Just so you can see people doing it. Look, when I got married, that was 3 years ago. It's crazy how long you've been doing these characters. But when I got married, Edgar was regularly texting me, telling me that it was a bad idea. That he was telling me not to get married. And it was not because he didn't think marriage was a good idea. It was because of Jess.
I think he thought he was a woman of lower stock.
Yeah, he kept mentioning that Jess was a woman of lower stock. Then we sent out the invitations, and we got all the RSVPs. And we got, on one RSVP, 3 notes from Jim, Edgar, and Chip, all RSVP'd that, yes, they would be at the wedding. And Edgar then, for I think 6 months or so leading up to the wedding, kept threatening to object during the ceremony.
I object.
And if Jim saw Jess, Edgar would come out and tell Jess he's going to object in the wedding, to the point where, like, my dad married us, right? He's the guy. No, not like. He did the thing. He acted as the person who, married.
The surrogate? Oh.
No. The surrogate.
I'll handle this, Sammy. I'll put that Robert seed where it belongs.
Hey, Dad, how do you do this? Don't worry about it, kid.
Step aside, son. I'll show you. You scoop out your foreskin.
No, but we're all up there, and like my dad said, if anybody has any objections, and I'll never forget the look of pride on Jim Norton's face, because I had to look out there, and he just smiled ear to ear, knowing that at that moment I'm getting married, and it's like the end of the ceremony, and it's my family's there. Edgar objecting is in my head, that he's infected me on that level.
In that moment, yeah, it's a great moment.
Let me go to a regular here on Sam Roberts Show, Chris the teacher. Chris, you're on with Jim Norton.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Chris.
Can I smell your breath?
Oh, God, that was such a bad piece of advice.
Now, go. You want to tell that story or no?
Yeah. When I was a kid, people know this one, but when I was in like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, I had this little girl I was so in love with. Her name was Jill. She was like my fucking first puppy love. Like for Christmas, one year when I was in like 5th grade, my grandmother and my parents got me a shirt, or someone got me, or maybe she got it for me. It was a little Kiss shirt that had the 4 copies of the original. Kiss had 4 solo albums.
Right.
And on the back it said Jimmy and Jill. They got me that when I was a boy. That was my Christmas gift. Or maybe Jill got it for my birthday. But she was like my little girlfriend, and I had never kissed her. I didn't know how to kiss a girl, so I asked my dad.
How old were you?
Either 4th grade or 5th grade. Okay. So I asked my dad, what do I do? And he said, well, you should walk up and ask her if you can smell her breath. And when she lets you smell her breath, you lean in and kiss her. Fucking terrible idea.
Was your dad, was he being earnest in his advice, or was he giving you purposely bad advice?
I don't know what he was doing.
You think that's how your dad got your mom?
I hope not.
You think that's how he sealed the deal?
I don't know. It was like fucking, that's like multiple MIGs type shit.
Yeah.
He said, I can smell your breath. It was really fucking terrible.
And then when he wants to go down on your mom the first time, he's like, can I smell your queef?
Can I smell your cunt? Can I smell your breath? But I didn't do it.
No.
Now, here's how I asked her. I didn't know how to. We were down in the woods by her apartment. She lived in a place called Hidden Lake in North Brunswick. And we went down by this wooded area, and there was like a little creek. And I wanted to ask her for a kiss, but I didn't know how to do it.
Of course.
But I'm like, I wanted to ask you to do something, but I don't know how to ask. And she's like, what? And I'm like, well, you know who my favorite band is?
Oh, no. And she said, I'm going to hope for my sake it's Sabbath.
She didn't answer.
She didn't?
Nope. Just kept skipping rocks. I never got a kiss that day.
You didn't?
No, sir.
So that question went unanswered, and then it was just silence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently her favorite band was the Don't Answer Chapped Lips Boy.
Right.
Because my lips were always chapped.
Hope you enjoy your T-shirt, virgin.
Yeah, exactly. You know who my favorite band is? Like I was hoping she'd go, yeah, kiss.
You go, okay. You know what my favorite chocolate treat is, don't you?
Yeah. Kiss. You know what my favorite song by Prince someday is, don't you?
I have so many of those stories from my youth. Do you think that everybody has those?
Yes.
Or is it, you do? Okay, so it's not just us that were sociopaths.
No, it wasn't even sociopathic. It was just being afraid.
Chris is a sociopath. He's not in good shape.
Oh, all right.
Like he treats his wife terribly. He makes every mistake a person can make in a relationship. I've spoken for probably hours at this point on the show with Chris, just trying to get to the bottom of his stuff, and he's a complete disaster.
All right, that's all right. I respect that.
Chris actually, he got fired from the first school he worked at because he kept calling into this show and talking to the women that I had on sexually. And one of his coworkers ratted him out, so he ended up getting moved to a different school. Remember that, Chris?
Yeah, that was in June. That kind of changed my whole life.
Yeah, and it's only been bad since, huh?
Yeah, it's not getting any better, but I'm also not doing anything to make it better, so who's really the problem?
I mean, there's no doubt about that. Everybody knows it's you.
But I have all of those stories, and I wonder, like you said, if it's everybody that has them, or if we're just lucky enough to be cognizant of it now at our age of how big of a little douchebag we were.
Well, I think it's also, I think a lot of it is being comfortable with who you are now. Like, I think there's a lot of adults, even once they're adults, that don't want to admit the fucked up stuff they did as a kid because it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did horrible things.
I mean, last week.
No, I mean even as a youth.
Right.
But I sometimes I tell the stories to my students, and we get laughs out of it now. But it's just they're horrible things, and I always wonder if everybody has had those douchey moments as kids because they were just you're not self-aware as kids.
Right.
Yeah, we all had them, dude. Honestly, we all did.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Feel a little better.
All right, Chris.
I'll see you at the Patrice show, bro. Looking forward to it.
All right, buddy. Take care. I got a tweet from somebody who said, Jermaine Lucier.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, I miss Sprout.
Sprout.
Yeah, Sprout was just the one that never took off.
No.
Jen hated him.
Really?
Yeah, because he would bully Jelly. And he would always be like, oh, gee, ma'am, I'm just trying to help. And she'd be like, you're so fucking phony. She really hated Sprout. But he never took off on the radio.
Speaking of characters that are gone, Steve in Tampa.
Oh, poor
Hey, how
Steve.
you guys?
I never did Steve in Tampa. What's up, Steve?
I'm actually, I'm going to see you in January, Jimmy here.
Oh, yeah, I love that club, the Side Split. It's a great club.
I love it. I'll be right in the front on the late show Friday night.
Great.
So you're talking about the Indiegogo thing. Will Craig Schinkel be showing up?
You may be surprised to see Craig make an appearance.
Well, there's one thing you can do to try to figure it out. It's so bad. It's because of this back of the mouth thing.
That's how you talk. I'm gonna probably come on and do some Shinkle's conundrums.
What's Shinkle's conundrums?
That's what I would do. The mysterious things.
Like what?
Shinkle's conundrums.
Like what kind of mysterious things? I don't understand.
I don't remember any. It's been a while since I've done a Shinkle's conundrum.
You just remember the branding of the actual conundrum.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Like riddles.
Whoa. Hey, Michelle.
Sounds to me like there's an ambulance or some sort of an emergency.
Wow. You really figured that out, Craig.
I was just being funny.
That's funny?
Yes, it is.
Oh. What's going on, Michelle?
Hey, sorry for not going by. You were talking earlier about women not liking Edgar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love Edgar. Every time that
damaged woman.
Obviously.
Shut up. I don't like you. You're a woman with a fire truck.
Fire?
Shut up. Right now.
He just goes out of his way to be unlikable. All right.
I like you.
You like Michelle?
April Fools!
She's still laughing. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Bye, Michelle. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. All right, let's take a quick break. You sticking around?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck am I doing?
Okay.
I fucking went to DMV and then came in here just to do I'm doing some radioing.
That's right. That's right. Well, let's keep radioing then.
I'm going to get some coffee, take a piss.
All right, good. Well, really, I like that you're bringing people in, but nobody cares what you're doing during the break.
Here's what you got to say. TMI.
That's good. That's good. We'll be back with some more TMI with Jim Norton here on Sam Roberts Show right after this. Welcome back to Sam Roberts Show, live here on Tuesday. Show's going to replay in our normal time slot, which is 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
What time do you go till tonight?
6. This is it.
Oh, I thought it was a 4-hour show.
No, 3-hour show.
Okay.
We go 3 to 6 tomorrow.
Lick it up!
Okay. We'll be 3 to 6 again tomorrow.
Cool.
And then next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll be here in the afternoon as well. And then back to our normal nighttime slot. I'll have videos up of last night's Red Eye appearance on notsam.com.
How was it
tonight?
I heard lackluster.
Who said that? I thought it went all right, but
Roger Ailes.
No, that's not a good. That's not good feedback.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm having fun doing that.
Yeah, I want to do it again in January. I really enjoy that show.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's really fun, and Tom Shalhoub does a good job.
Does he? Is Andy Levy still on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Andy Levy still does
And
the halftime
Joanne?
report. She does she doesn't do every night. They mix up Jedediah, who's been on the show before, Jedediah Bila.
Yeah, I know her.
And then I did it with Joanne last time, and then Kat, the blonde with the glasses.
I like her too.
Yeah, she was funny, and she got in trouble with Star Wars fans recently.
Why?
Because she said Star Wars was stupid, and the internet turned on her. But
yeah, Joanne was hitting on me every time I'd go on.
That's so. And then you were just like, nah, not my cup of tea.
I filed a complaint.
You did.
I was like, yes, this is harassment.
Right. It's supposed to be a professional environment.
I'm here to tell some jokes and get some people in the audience. I don't need her flirting.
Right. That must be tough for you.
Yep.
It's not a show without Miguel in Los Angeles. Miguel?
Yo, Sam, what's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Hey, Jim, it's an honor to speak with you, man. I just bought tickets to your show in L.A. a few days ago.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing the Nokia.
Hey, man, but, I hear you talk about, your friends from the past that died, really young, especially with comedians. But how come you never, talk about Ben?
Just ask him which, there's so many Bens. You'd have to ask him which Ben. Ben who?
Which Ben?
Bend over and take this dick.
Oh, he got you.
Oh.
Bend over and take this dick.
Oh.
Miguel calls up with funny names.
Oh.
He nailed you, though, dude.
Damn it, he got me.
He really got you on that one.
Yeah, he lost me at Dick because I did know a Ben Dover and take this.
I bet Dick.
But when he threw Dick in, I'm like, he's fudging around.
Very, very good, Miguel. You nailed him. You nailed another one.
What about Candace?
Candace for who?
Candace Dixon in your mouth?
I think he nailed, thank you, Miguel.
It's pretty good.
I think he nailed Lisa Ann yesterday with a Philip.
Philip who?
Philip your mouth with this dick. Lisa Ann didn't see it coming. I don't know.
How could she? It was in her mouth.
That's right. I guess that's right.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
Where's your friend Michael Cunt?
What do you mean Michael Cunt?
My cunt.
You said
Mikey Cunt.
You said Michael Cunt. Oh, Chip.
He messed that one up.
Always one step behind. And he rushes, too.
Yes,
he yells. Because he wants to get the joke in, but he did it wrong.
Yeah, he did.
He did it wrong. Speaking of Star Wars, did you see, this article has been going around everywhere. I think Forbes or one of the financial things broke it, that apparently Harrison Ford got paid 50 times what the rest of the cast got paid.
Really?
Yeah. They said, the stars of the movie, the black guy and the chick.
Yeah.
They made something like $350,000 or $450,000. That's it.
Fine.
And then Harrison Ford made whatever, I guess $30 million.
Yeah, he should.
I kind of think so too.
He's part of an empire, no pun intended. But he was one of the guys. He was one of the most charismatic. He's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. He's Indiana Jones. He doesn't need this movie at all.
Right, and it's not he is kind of an important role even in the new one as old Harrison Ford, as old Han Solo.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can recast Han Solo. You'd have to literally rewrite the entire movie. And besides that, young people who are in this movie, the main cast, are young. And this movie, theoretically, is going to mean, for them, lots more work.
Yeah,
so they're going to be able to make
sure.
Right. So it's just the fact that they're in this movie.
He's doing nothing, right?
Who?
Hayden Christensen.
Oh, no. Well, he wasn't good. He was in a couple of movies.
Yes, this kid destroyed every career it touched. I
had some I don't have them anymore, but I was playing clips of reviews from episode 1 right when they got out of the theater. It's all right. And people were thrilled with it because they were still all the enthusiasm of Star Wars. They're like, yeah, I just saw it and I got to say 2 thumbs up. And then it's I think that little kid is going to be on to even the little kid that played Hayden Christensen in the first one. He didn't even go on to anything.
Was he doing anything?
No, he isn't. None of them are doing a thing.
I really think George Lucas stinks because he went for good-looking guy. Like, I'm sick of the good-looking. Then again, they were all good-looking in the original Star Wars too. But
I mean, he just became such an action figure salesman and a merchandiser.
That's why I can't stand him.
That, like, you know, none of them are worth. You can even see that in the redos. Like, when you watch, like, if you download Star Wars on iTunes and you've ever seen the original versions from the 70s, you can see, like, he added way more, like, cute characters and
makes me sick.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Star Wars one? You know that song? Dun 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 dun. Oh, what the fuck is it?
What are you talking about?
The video for the song. Goyette, his name is. It's a huge song. You know it.
Gautier,
yeah. Do you know his song?
Let's see. Yeah.
What?
This one?
Yeah, Gautier's Star Wars. You seen that?
This one? The Star Wars one?
Yeah. You don't have to play it, but I just enjoyed it, but no one else might.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was clever. But I think it was after the last ones.
Okay, so this is
But it might bomb.
A Star Wars parody. Are you insecure about your choice?
No, I don't care. Just a guy.
Right.
Star Wars that I used to know.
It looks like, well, he's got the Hayden Christensen hairdo.
Yes.
Oh, because he's playing young Anakin.
Like joking people with the Force until they die.
He did do that stuff. Okay, I get it.
A lot of 18 million views.
That's right. It's a Star Wars parody. It's from 2012.
Oh.
It's from June of 2012.
That's very good, but it's really smashing into Star Wars.
It is?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, they're not good movies. They're not. This one was way better than the prequels.
Absolutely
J.J. Abrams
better.
one.
Absolutely better.
Way better than the prequels.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
I'm gonna punch Chewbacca.
It's not a character.
Yeah, this one was much better than the prequels.
And I don't have a problem with Han Solo making all the money because it's not.
No, me neither.
And this doesn't do anything for Harrison Ford's career, by the way.
No.
Because he's already Harrison Ford.
He's a legend, and he's partially responsible. He was a huge part of why Star Wars went on to become such a mega hit.
Yeah.
And the three first ones are three of the biggest movies of all time.
Yeah.
And he's been in so many other, again, the fucking Indiana Joneses. I mean, the guy has been in some of the biggest movies in history. I mean,
right.
He deserves the money.
And we know, like, what did this movie make? It made
fucking. It's probably going to break $70 million on opening weekend.
You think so?
Yep.
You think it'll do better than Sisters?
Who's in Sisters?
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Yes, but not by as much as one would suspect.
By the way, I was right. I predicted on Friday that Sisters wouldn't even get second place because Alvin and the Chipmunks. It was
what's that?
Star Wars Sisters and the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie came out this weekend. And yeah, Sisters was third place. It's weird when movies like that come out because I was like trying to figure out why.
Different audience, I'll tell you why. Because that's a girl audience.
There is no different audience though. Everybody's going to see Star Wars.
Maybe, but they're saying like we have to come out sometime and let's compete with a different, like one is a kid's movie, one is a, whatever.
One is a movie that everybody's going to see. I would only assume if they either want to bury the movie, somebody wants to bury
them.
Who are you suing?
Fucking Road Chip.
Because they use your name?
Yep.
Now, do you know that it's a chipmunk? It's been around long before you.
I'm suing the animal, too.
You can't sue an animal.
Fuck yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Meet me in court or I'll fucking run over you in the driveway.
Okay.
Piece of garbage.
Because it's a chipmunk, you mean it's roadkill.
Fuck yeah.
I understand. You ever just squash them if they're near your tires? You
bugs too.
You just kill bugs.
Yup.
Like you see a spider crawling around your house.
Watch this.
What do you do?
Fucking step on it.
You do?
Or if I seen a bird one time, I was on a date.
Yeah.
And I seen a pigeon. I'm like, watch this. And I fucking kicked it against the wall.
Why? That's serial killer behavior.
Yeah, it made like a when it hit the wall.
Geez, sometimes I think you're like fucking sick.
I'm fucking so sick I should be in a hospital.
Is that right? Although I have to be honest, I think you're lying about the pigeon story.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I think you might be.
Fucking kicked it against the wall.
Is that right?
Yup.
What sound did it make? And what did the girl you were with say?
She's like, why did you do that? And she left.
She did?
Crying.
Whose loss, yours or hers?
Hers.
Really?
Fine, I'll just give this big old fucking prick to some other bitch.
Is that what happened?
Nope. I went home.
You're not supposed to admit that, Chip. You should be telling me you slept with a model or something.
I did.
What model?
Fucking mind your business.
That's not a good response.
No,
you're bad on your speed.
He really is bad on his speed.
Mind your business.
A different kind of Star Wars.
But I feel like if the movie, so it's like it made like $400 million or something over the weekend. If Han Solo made $30 million from the movie and it made $400 million opening weekend, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's really okay. It's not that big of a deal.
A lot of his money might be back in too.
I think they said it was like $20 million on the front or whatever, and then like he got 1 or 2 points or something.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the whole deal, and that makes sense to me. All right, listen. You know what we do, Jim. You've been witness to this before. I believe you've accused it of plagiarism, and it is not. What are you laughing at, Adrian? I said it is not.
What?
We try to figure out what we did at the end of every show, because I do so much that I don't remember.
Like, what did we learn?
No, it's not like that at all.
Oh, okay.
It's not like that at all, because I don't go to the callers. I don't ask them anything.
Okay.
I have Adrian give me the list. Adrian, will you please do that?
Sam's mom does not like to be impersonated on the radio.
No.
B-U-R-N-T spells boint. Sam is anal retentive. Comedian Sam Roberts hosts a wrestling radio show.
That's what they said.
Philippine won Miss Universe. I got my dick on my mind all the time.
Right.
Young Sam Roberts crushed puss on the pitcher's mound.
I did.
Dean died of AIDS. Flaming couches and pig stickers were a big part of Jim Norton's youth.
Stickers.
You can't get in Sam Roberts' mouth when the words are coming out. Uncle Paul drinks Senka. Chip comes from the garbage heap in the back of Jim's mind. And Chip is so sick he should be in a hospital.
See? A lot of stuff we learned today. I mean, a lot of stuff happened today.
We learned.
No, it's not it at all. It's much quicker than that silly bit.
You're right.
All right.
You can go to my website for my tour tickets. I'm coming all over.
Wait. You said.
Wait. Fucking being there. I'll be fucking coming.
Just go to JimNorton.com.
Yeah.
Tour dates all over.
Yep.
Very, very exciting time.
Well, and then New Year's Eve in Rhode Island. I'm looking forward to that gig.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it up there.
Do you count down?
I do.
Okay.
On the early show. At 7.
All right, Jim, thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome, Sam.
It's always a pleasure
Thanks
to see
for
you.
having me.
Of course. And we'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, live here on Opie Radio with Robert Kelly. See you then. Goodbye, everybody.